the very oldest language on the face of this earth. Chico the Cabia Mapuni, Chineke, and Son of the Winner, Ishala, Nina, Goza, Hanson, Nana, Jama, and Yana Pharosi, Oponana, all the and then saw no one in and you went out of his Tahara to the and you were not young. Be connected and make a difference with your source and you were not but you know what? I would like you to believe that someone is the cause of it. No. I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is my cause. I have come. Look what you do. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm going to do in 5 years to come. Thank you. The very oldest language on the face of this earth. Chico the Cabia Mapuni, Chineke, and Son of the Winner, Ishala, Nina, Goza, Hanson, Nana, Jama, and Yana Pharosi, Oponana, all the and then saw no one in and you went out of his Tahara to the and you were not young. Be connected and make a difference with your source. But you know what? They will like you to believe that America is the cause of this. No. I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is not possible. I have come. Look what you do. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what happens in 5 years to come. Thank you.
So you keep on supporting evil in the zoo, the more your land will be taken from you. The more your daughters will be raped and abducted, the more your sons will be slaughtered in cold blood. And under one Nigeria, there is nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because one idiot that they groomed will rise up and say to you, oh no, it's one Nigeria, there is crime everywhere. Haven't you heard about Zamfara? Haven't you heard about Katsina? There is crime everywhere. That is not the case. The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They grouped them. Al-Qaeda in the Nigeria, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El-Rufai brought them in. All the government brought them in. Are you deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria, go and show. Somebody was asking me, where is the boundary, where will the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger coming and the like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a rail line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Zombi, you come to Onadi, you come to Herbert, you come to Agulere, you come to Ebo, you take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building the way to get money, and you want me to be happy with you. Clap for you, one Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our bumper, you take everything, our VAT, our tax, everything. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger. Airport. Refinery. You take oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum. And you're telling me that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. You are in one Nigeria. You are not going anywhere and you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak to you, they gave them money so that they will come out. Pages of the newspaper to give the world the giving impression that everything is okay. When things go and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back to say Nigeria is why. You must stay in it. Are you not foolish? These are are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You are suffering. They're killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I'm subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Kanu to President Biden. In it, Atiku said, come and help us fight terrorism, in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the U.S. State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep plotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I say that because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not people. When I say it, they say I'm insulting them. No, I'm not insulting you. Most of them are people. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we are born, where our umbilical cord, our Lord, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year festival, or August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, you let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Kotonu.
Say that from what I have just listened from you, it is just not ordinary.
Very wonderful. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that
Britain and Biafra, the case for genocide examined. This is the irrefutable fact and the figures pointing to the fact that Britain is complicit in genocide. If you're wondering why Biafra is not listed as a genocide case, it's because of this very article, as outlined by The Spectator, a British publication on the 26th of December 1968. That is why you can write the list of genocide all over the world. There will be no Biafra. Do you know who excluded Biafra from the list? Britain, because of the role they played. We have this very article here. It is from The Spectator archive. How Britain committed genocide. How Britain you're looking at is actually as bad as Hitler. Nazi party. We have all the proof here. The only reason why the Nazis were held to account was because the Jews were living in Europe. Biafrans are in the darkest West Africa. Nobody gives a damn about them. It is also in the Bible that they will kill you, you will cry, but nobody will come to your rescue. I am reading from Auburn Wall's report on the 26th of December 1968, published in the Spectator newspaper of United Kingdom in Great Britain. That very publication outlined the case of genocide against the British Christianity. You must listen very, very carefully. For as long as any Christian, liberal, or humanitarian tradition survives, the year 1968 will be remembered of implementing one aspect of its peacetime foreign policy. That peacetime foreign policy is one Nigeria, because the British, they are white people. They created Nigeria because a white man created Nigeria. Who is a black man to try and break it? The world cleverly forgot that there was no Nigeria before the white man came. There was no Nigeria before the British came. Nigeria was created by a white man, not by African people. Your ancestors did not create one Nigeria. Your forefathers did not create one Nigeria. It was a white man, Betul, that came and created one Nigeria. The British government at the time, under Harold Wilson's Labour Party, wanted to maintain this white supremacist approach. We are white people. How dare you black monkeys from Africa try to break something that we created? As I told you before, as I read yesterday from the scriptures, as Britain was committing genocide in Biafra land, British people did not know about it. Till tomorrow morning, ordinary British people don't know what their government did, because there was a blanket coverage all the way throughout. No independent media. People like The Spectator or the likes of Frederick Forsyth, who we are reporting, nobody was paying attention to them, because BBC decided that we must die. BBC said Biafran people must be killed. How dare you try to stop what we created in Black Africa? Who are you to create Biafra? We are God. Very few people in England have any awareness of the fact that their own country, Britain, was committing atrocity, mass murder in Black Africa. Like most Germans after the war, they will be able to say that they did not know what was being done in their name. British people don't know that their government was killing millions upon millions of people in Biafra land for the sake of the British, ordinary British, so they can be looked upon as God, that they are the creators of everything that they survey. Although photographs of the atrocities being perpetrated in Biafra have appeared in most newspapers, the general impression given by the captions and news coverage is that the children are starving to death as the result of famine brought about by the war. Lies did not begin today. Britain was going about covering their lies. But do you know that the reason why Biafra doesn't come up as a major genocide case is because Britain will be implicated in it? The same way that the world viewed Germans after the whole Nazi debacle is how the world would have viewed Britain. They don't want to be seen as mass killers, so they go about pretending. They go about suppressing the very fact that Biafrans were murdered in their millions. Who killed them? Britain and go on. Here is irrefutable fact. This very article was written by a white man saying that their country was committing genocide. Britain was committing genocide in Biafra land. Britain is complicit in the death of millions of people in Biafra land, and even their own people know it. BBC will say, oh no, it is people are starving because of famine. We don't suffer from famine in Biafra land. We have rainy season. There is no famine. We have never had any famine in Biafra land before in our history. Never. All of a sudden, there is famine. Not a single newspaper has seen it fit. Even The Spectator was angry this very white man writing was so upset as to what was happening. Not a single newspaper in England has seen fit to point out that the children are dying as a direct and intended result of a siege which is supported by the British government. When I told you that Britain enforced air, land and sea blockade, is called a siege, you won't believe me, but here it is being confirmed by white people. This is an article written by a white man in a British newspaper as far back as 1968, reminding the British people that you people are here pretending you don't know what is happening. Your government is killing people in Biafra. Biafran people are dying as a direct result of the blockade of Biafra land by the British. It's very clear for the world to see. Very, very clear for the world to see. And they will pay the compensation for this. We are presenting to you this very evening the irrefutable fact and figures that we did not fight Hausa Fulani, they are nobody. We fought the British. The British enforced a very criminal air, land and sea blockade to stop us from getting food and arms during the war. But Britain was writing to Russia, asking Russia to provide arms to go on. Without the British, we will take over Hausa land in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we take it over. It's the British supporting them. And the evidence is here for the whole world to see. Everybody must have a copy of this. Very, very critical and important, so that when you look at Britain, you know that Britain are killers. When you look at the British government, you will know that they are murderers. The same way you view Adolf Hitler is how you should view a British government, because they are also killers.
In 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe, both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development. In the case of India and Pakistan, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for the independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on.
If you don't believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case at, what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear. That means you don't know who we are. going to pray in the language of heaven, the very oldest language on the face of this very earth.
Because I can say that from what I have just listened from you, it is just not ordinary.
Very wonderful. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this morning program. I appreciate everyone that has connected this morning, wherever you are connecting from. Thank you for joining. If you are joining us from Biafra land, from Nigeria, from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you are joining us from Russia, you are joining from China, you are joining from Israel, whichever part of the world you are joining us from, I welcome you and I appreciate you for being part of this program. If you are watching us on TikTok, or you're watching us on Facebook, or you're watching on YouTube, where I'm hosting the program on David Herbert channel, I welcome you and I appreciate every one of you that have joined us. My sister Gladys, I can see you there. Thank you so much for joining. Wherever you are, whether I mention you, whether you're writing or not, I appreciate every one of you and I thank you for being part of this program. I wish you all a very wonderful weekend. It is a weekend program and we will do the best we can to run the weekend program so that every one of us can go back to whatever we are doing for the weekend and get busy. I appreciate every one of you. And I want to remind those who are joining us for the very first time, or those who are going to come across our video for the very first time, to know that in this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come to this platform to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people or to attack individuals. We don't come here to attack any group. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to support humanity, to promote the cause of freedom, more especially to present Biafra as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. We are presenting Biafra as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. When we say we present Biafra as the only remedy to Nigeria, when we say that, we don't mean to denigrate other tribes or other regions or other personalities in Nigeria. No. When we say that we present Biafra as the only remedy, all we are asking is the disintegration of Nigeria. All we are asking is separation from Nigeria. All we are asking that Nigeria should be disintegrated peacefully. Everybody should go their separate ways. The North should go to their northern region, Arewa, and be whom they want to be. The Southwest should go to their Yoruba Republic and be what they want to be. The Biafrans should be on their own side and be what they want to be. And the Middle Belt on their own. In the midst of this peaceful separation, there can still be intermarriage, there can still be friendship, there can still be business, people can still live where they want. There can still be nationalities wherever you choose. That is what we are advocating for. And that is the only solution that is going to end the terrorism, the genocide that is happening in Nigeria today. The main cause of the genocide today in Nigeria is conflict of interest. Conflict of interest, that is the reason. There is starvation, there is famine, there is insecurity, there is genocide in Nigeria. It's because of conflict of interest. So all we are asking is that people should be allowed to practice whatever they want in their own region. There should be a boundary. There is no point pretending to be a secular state when there is nothing secular about your state. Pretense cannot create a nation. Nations are created among people that have the same value system. It is a fact, undeniable fact, that nations are created among people that have the same value system. In Nigeria, people of different value systems are forced together against their will. Nobody signed up to be a Nigerian. Not the Hausas, not the Fulanese, not the Igbos, not the Yorubas, not the Efik, not the Ijos, not the Edos. Nobody put in signature and say, I want to be a Nigerian. That was why Mazi Nnamdi said, had it been that the people by themselves decided that they want to be Nigerians, that he would not be out talking or speaking. So people should be given that opportunity to determine what they want, how they want it, and where they want it. Until then, we will continue to speak, we will continue to talk, we will continue to call the attention of the world to the only solution to what is happening in the contraption called Nigeria today. The only solution remains the disintegration of the zoo. That contraption must be disintegrated. People must go their separate ways. If you care about humanity, if you care about the world's security, you should add your voice and call for disintegration of Nigeria. The only people that cares about human life, the only people that cares about security on the planet Earth are those who are supporting the cause of disintegration of Nigeria. That is the only thing that will bring the eternal restoration of peace. That is the only thing that will bring growth. That is the only thing that will stop fraud. That is the only thing that will stop insecurity and genocide in Nigeria. For as long as you continue to allow people with different value system, you continue to force them to be in an environment they do not want. The core North have made it clear that they want a Sharia state. That is what the core North want. They want a caliphate. Why don't you allow them to have their caliphate in the North? The Southwest, the Yoruba Democratic Republic, have signified that they want their system to operate. Maybe in their monarchical system, allow them to practice it and deal with it. The Biafrans have embraced the secular system. That is what they want. Allow them to practice it. The Middle Belt has a choice on what they want. allow every region to practice what they want. The only thing that we need now is a peaceful disintegration of the zone, so that everybody will go their separate ways peacefully without firing a shot. I appreciate again and again the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, in his moves that he's making to maintain peace in Nigeria. I appreciate him a lot. I appreciate him. But as much as I appreciate him, we would like him to go a bit further, to look for the eternal peace. And the only thing that can bring eternal peace in that contraption called Nigeria is disintegration. Today, the United States is pushing for the end to Sharia law, which they smuggled into the Nigerian constitution without the approval of other regions. The Northern Caliphate single-handedly maneuvered and switched Sharia law into a secular state. And they used those laws on the Christians. They used those laws on the traditionalists. They used those laws on those who do not subscribe to it. We have seen it on video. We have seen people speak about it on their own conventional media. We cannot continue to pretend that it's not happening. This is a fact that must be dealt with. I do not have any problem with somebody trying to create a caliphate. There's no problem with that. If you want to create a caliphate, have your caliphate among people that agreed on it, people that have the same mindset. Under the agreement, establish your caliphate. Enjoy it for all I care. Enjoy it. But do not force other people to come and join you in your proposed caliphate. No. Chukwu Okike gave us freedom. From birth, more especially the Biafrans, we know we are freeborn. And there is nothing you can do to keep us captive. Nothing. We are freeborn. And we know whom we are. There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do to take away our freedom. You can't. No matter how you try, you will never succeed. So quit trying. Quit trying. That is why we are asking that there should be disintegration of the Zoological Republic, so that each region will respect their own boundaries, practice whatever they want in their territory, grow in their own space at their own speed. These things are normal things. These are very genuine requests we are making. It is not made out of envy, jealousy, strife, hatred. No. A genuine request to save life. A genuine request to maintain respect for each other. A genuine request to create development. Why wouldn't the West support this request? Hearken unto it and push for it for everlasting peace. My fellow Biafrans, I welcome every one of you. Remember that this platform is a platform for public opinion. Whatever be your own opinion, you are entitled to it. And when the time comes, if you want to join us, you can join us live and air your opinion. Whether you are watching on TikTok, or you're watching on Facebook, or you're watching us on YouTube, wherever you are watching this program. When the time comes, send in your request. I will bring you in and you air your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. My job here is not to force you into anything. No. I'm not going to force you into anything. The decision is yours to make. Either you want to be free or you want to be a slave. It's your decision. I wouldn't make the decision for you. I can't make the decision for you. The decision remains yours. What I'm doing here is to call your attention to things you have forgotten. What I'm doing here is to remind you of the necessities of life. Self-determination is your right as a human being. It is not a privilege. It is your right. So no matter what anybody says to discourage you, hold on to your right. Self-determination is your right. And you have the right to express it, to use it any moment, and be yourself. So, my fellow Biafrans, on this weekend, we are going to discuss about a topic which says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as always, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not be silenced. We must continue to give him a voice. The government of Nigeria is scared of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The world is scared of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of the truth that comes from him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is detained, taken to Sokoto, made incommunicado because of the truth that is coming from him. You see in their sentence, they included that they should make sure that he doesn't use the social media or any means of communication. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not used AK-47. The only thing he's using is microphone. Either he's broadcasting on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Only broadcast. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing. He never held gun one day. Nobody can say he saw him with a gun. So they want to take away his voice of truth. Our duty is to make sure that that voice of truth continues. That is why I'm here every morning, to give a voice to our speaker, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After the unjust treatment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the illegal judgment, so many people are saying so many things. They are playing it down. Some of them, many of them today are turning the blame on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some idiots who have disappeared have resurfaced. And they come online, push different kind of lies, propaganda, blackmail. But are we going to keep silent and watch them? No, we cannot. We will continue to speak. We will continue to air our opinion. We continue to voice our voice, that the world must hear us. So we must give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a voice. Every time we come online, we must give him a voice. The world must hear him. We must give Mazi Simon Ekpa a voice. The world must hear him. The reason they took these two men away is because of the truth they speak. There are some people on the planet that are allergic to truth. There are some people that are very allergic to the truth. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. These kinds of individuals are the people that will continue to push that truth before them. And they are the reason why we are here. Those ones that don't want to hear the truth, they are the reason I come online. Even when I'm tired, even when I don't have much time, I still come. Because truth must be told. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. We must continue to fight this battle until we win it. Nigerian false flag exposed. One of the instruments of the Nigerian government that they are using against their citizens and those who are asking for their self-determination is false flag operations. We have been exposing this false flag every minute of the day. We expose it, we talk about it, and we will continue to talk about it. The conspiracy against Biafrans, Nigerian deception. Everything about Nigeria is deceit, lies, conspiracy, false flag. That is what the contraption called Nigeria is made up of. It is not that I'm saying it. All it takes for you, even if you are not a Nigerian, is to pay attention to their conventional media. Pay attention to their conventional media. Pay attention to social media networks. You will see the truth before your own very eyes. You will see the false flag. You will see the global conspiracy against the Biafrans, and you will see the deception of the Nigerian government. It is not hidden. They try to hide it, but Chukwu Okike always expose them. So we will talk about these issues. For as much as we can, as we have always done on a daily basis, we will. We will do the ones we can. The rest of it is in the hand of Chukwu Okabema to do. The little we can do is what we are doing. And we will continue to do no matter how difficult it is, no matter how the name they call us, no matter the attacks we get, it will not stop us from doing what we have to do. So, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, lovers of truth, lovers of freedom, lovers of justice around the world, I welcome you to this very platform where we expose the lies, break the silence, and defend the innocent. That is what we do here. Our today's topic is one the Nigerian state never wants you to talk about. The contraption called Nigeria don't want people to discuss this topic we are discussing. These are the topics that triggers them. These are the topics that scares them so much that they don't want Mazi Nnamdi or Mazi someone to talk about. We talk about it. The long history of false flag operation designed to deceive the world and wrongfully implicate Biafrans in terrorism and insecurity. They don't want us to talk about it, but we will talk about it today. The long history of false flag operation designed to deceive the world and wrongfully implicate Biafrans in terrorism and insecurity. That is what we want to talk about. I want you all to share this broadcast to our platform. Share it to family and friends. You never can tell who will come across it. These informations are information that need to be on the table of the people that matter in the world, the international communities, the people of the world, so they will know what we are going through in the contraption called Nigeria, why it is necessary that Nigeria must disintegrate and countries be created along value system. Share the broadcast immediately, because the truth must travel faster than their propaganda. We must make sure that the truth is traveling faster than their propaganda. The false flag operation. I believe most of us here know what is called false flag operation. I hope you know what is called false flag operations. Before we dive deep, let us define it clearly and responsibly. False flag. A false flag operation is when a government or group stages or manipulates an event and then blame it on another group to justify repression, gain political advantage, or distract the public. I hope you got it in a clear terms. A false flag operation, I take it again. A false flag operation is when a government or group stages or manipulates an event and then blame it on another group to justify repression, gain political advantage, or distract the public. This is the order of the day in Nigeria. False flag operation. We see it over and over and over again. If you remember the program we did yesterday, when we are talking about the Tiger Base, revealing the atrocities of Tiger Base, one of the instruments of false flag operation in Imo State is Tiger Base. Tiger Base is the major institution they are using to create false flag operation in Imo State. Tiger Base. The federal government is using them, the state government is using them, and that Tiger Base was put in place by the government itself. They are specialists in false flag operation. We did a program yesterday and we revealed so many things about them. And suddenly, that same yesterday, after I finished my program, I went online, I was in, and I saw that they called a press review. They called the people they say they are press, which I don't know where they pick them. Of course, it will be their conventional media and all whatever. They went and took them around in their office. I will play the video so that you can see the nonsense they did. And they called that investigation. They say they don't hide anything. They brought cameramen. They were going around and showing them places. And when we get to that video, then we can be able to analyze it. But I'm just trying to bring them up for you to understand what it means when we talk about false flag operation. The instrument that is being used by federal government in Imo State to conduct false flag operation for them is that very tiger base. And it is very clear and obvious. I have played a video where you saw the people who are working there boasting. We have seen several videos, and the people who are involved in that very station, we saw them. They are the right-hand men of the government. They have been involved in kidnapping. They have been involved in snatching of cars. They have been involved in so many kind of criminal activities. They have been involved in so many genocidal activities. They are professional in false flag in Imo State. This false flag is a tool of propaganda used by federal government, a tool of propaganda, and the state government. They use it. A tool of manipulation, a tool of public deception, and a political control. That is what that false flag is being used for. Used for propaganda, used for manipulation, used for public deception, used for political control. And I give you a typical example. In Imo State, the tiger base. In Anambra State, they have you have the AVG in Anambra State. They ACODO them. All these are people that the government have contracted for false flag operations. You have them in all the states. All the states in Biafra land, you have them. Including the Ebubebusu, the popular Ebubebusu that you hear about. They are also being used for false flag operations to go push propaganda against the people that are agitating for their freedom, against the masses that are asking for justice. This is being done over and over, and they have been captured on video so many times, not just on audio. There are video evidence to all these things I'm saying. The false flag, we saw that false flag clearly during the time of the NSAS. These so popular NSAS, they come and they want to use against Mazi and Nnamdi. We saw the false flag first hand on video. DSS bringing people with their jeep to go and fight against protesters. Government vehicle bringing talks to go and fight protesters. We saw it over and over again. Across the world, false flags have been used to silence dissent and paint innocent people as criminals. That is what is being used for. So when we are talking about this false flag, you must understand it very well. That is the work that the Tiger Base is doing in Imo State. That is the work the AVG is doing in Anambra State. The Ndakodo is doing in Anambra State. That is the work that the Bubago is doing in all the southeastern region. False flag. That's what they are doing. I want you to understand this and understand it very well. And I want to show you how this false flag works in Nigeria. In the contraption called Nigeria. That is their greatest weapon. They use it, they overuse it. Even as we speak, they are still using it. For many years, patterns have emerged showing how certain powerful actors in Nigeria use misinformation, coordinated media report, and stage narrative to achieve a specific goal. Just the way they are staging narrative now. The tiger base that everybody is complaining about, that even Amnesty International have written about. They are now staging a coordinated media report. They are staging a coordinated misinformation to change the narrative just to achieve their goal. We are going to play their video Maybe when you play it, you understand very well what we're talking about. They make Biafrans look like threats, even when they are peaceful. This is the job of these people. They make the Biafrans look like threats, even when we are peaceful. You see, every security outfit they form in Biafra land is for false flag. That is why when they come out, their first attack is Biafra. They will issue a warning to the Biafra people. You will never see them giving warning to the terrorists. You will never see them giving warning to the Fulani dangerous headers. You never see them giving warning to the organ harvesters. They will focus on the Biafra agitators. That is how you identify this false flag. That is how their narrative works. That is how they start. When you see them and their loyalists, they justify militarization of the Southeast. Their loyalists, those politicians who are part of it, and every one of them, each time you see them, they will always justify militarization of the Southeast. There is nothing you will say to remove the military that you agree. They will say you don't know what you're saying. They will justify militarization of Southeast. They will always divert attention from real insecurity created by armed groups elsewhere. They will divert the attention of people from the real terrorists, the real insecurity, the real people that are causing insecurity. They will divert attention of people. And they will make sure everybody focus on the wrong direction. Their duty is to protect political interests by creating manufactured enemies. All these false flags are things we see in Nigeria every single day. Their playbook is simple. Something happens. This is how they operate. When something happens, before investigation starts, Biafrans are blamed. Without any investigation, when something happens in that contraption, before investigation, Biafrans are blamed. And this is what you see in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. In just finished case of Mazi, before even anything happened, in all this, it was accusation. He said, but there was nobody that came out to testify against Mazi. Nobody came out and said that this is what I did because Mazi pushed me to do it. But they always blame. Even without investigation, they just blame it is Mazi. It is IPOB. It is the Biafran people. It is the Igbo people. Without investigation. Just like they blamed us in the Igbo coup. After many have died for many, many years. For 50-something years, people have died and continue to die. They came back and tell us it is not an Igbo coup. That is the playbook of false flag. That is how they work. The media carry it immediately without verification. Like what Ruben Abati is doing in Arise. They don't verify. They carry rumor. They carry news. Immediately they run with it. You saw the video we were playing yesterday. Even something that was before Ruben. People were holding sophisticated weapon. Ruben was calling it double barrel. Ruben was calling a different name. Even things that are very clear, they will twist it and change it to different things. Look at the Christian genocide. The Christian genocide. Somebody will stand in the media and begin to defend and say there is no Christian genocide. A journalist, without investigation, he cannot point the investigation that he or she has made that led him to that. It's just a suggestion that you start in your studio and begin to defend. Media carry information immediately without even verification. And before you know it, the government officials, they will do the same line. That is the playbook. This is how they operate. The government officials, anyone you see today when you go to the national TV, whatever the House of Assembly says, bring somebody from the House of Senate who says something, bring the governor that will say the same thing. All these politicians, they will follow the same narrative. That is how the false flag works. Government officials echo the same line. International partners receive a distorted report. That is what Nigeria does every time professionally. They give international partners distorted reports. They'll be feeding them with wrong informations. This cycle is repeating itself in Nigeria over and over and over again. This is the order of the day in Nigeria. That is the order of the day. And in all this, the Biafrans are targeted. The Biafrans are mostly targeted in all this false flag. The most targeted are the Biafrans. And ask me why. Why Biafrans are targeted? Why is it that the Biafran people are the ones that are always targeted with this false flag? Most times. Why? And we have pointed out some reasons, some strategic reasons that we have to discuss. One of the reasons we are mostly targeted is because we demand for self-determination. Because they saw that the demand for self-determination is growing. The demand for our freedom is growing, is not coming down. Even with the arrest of Mazi and Kanu and arrest of Mazi, with the kidnapping of Mazi and arrest of Mazi, the self-determination is growing. It is not coming down. The Nigerian state sees the Biafra movement as a threat to the established political structure. Every politician see you. Once they see you identify with Biafra, they see you as a threat. Not because you took anybody's life or that you're going to take anybody's life or you're fighting anybody. No. Just because they see you as a threat to the established political structure, which is where their hope lies, that they use to manipulate and control people. Another reason is because the Southeast is politically independent-minded. The Biafran people, Southeast, more especially the Igbos, they are independent-minded. They do not bow to northern political dominance. The people that don't care about this northern oligarchy or whatever dominance, it is the Biafran people, the Igbo. They don't care about that useless no. We believe in equal rights. Everybody have the right to aspire for anything. Nobody will lord himself over any other person. And because of that, they see us as threat. Another reason they attack us all time with this their false flag is because controlling the narrative controls international perception. When they control the narrative, you go to media, you are hearing nonsense. You go to social media, people are talking trash. It controls the international perception also. You see why every one of us that is a Biafra must be online and speak, tell your story yourself. If you don't tell your story, they are going to control the narrative. They will tell the story, and the international communities will believe them. That was why the man that was reporting genocide said that in the United States, that they are not seeing us in a good light. They are not seeing us in a good light because of the perception Nigeria has built continuously. And they even use our fellow Biafrans to build those perspectives. They see us differently. If Biafrans are labeled violent, the world becomes slow to listen to their legitimate cries for justice. That is why they always try to change everything we do as violent. Even when we back on a peaceful seat at home, they turn it and twist it and make it violent. The entire world knows that peace sit at home is a legitimate civil disobedience. A democratical civil disobedience in a peaceful manner. But because it is the Biafran, they don't want the world to see it in that manner. They don't want the world to look at Biafra and they see that silence. They plant their false flag. They create chaos. They burn cars. They burn houses. They take the life of people on the day of sit at home to make sure that the world sees it as violent. Do you now understand why they are fighting the sit at home? A legitimate cause of Biafra. They use their false flag against us to turn a peaceful sit at home done by the people into violent. They took many lives, destroyed many properties. In most cases, they were caught in camera. There was a one sit at home where, in their media, a policeman was caught in camera enforcing the sit at home. And the people they are using in this operation, this something like this tiger base, you saw how they look. You saw how their police look. Even yesterday, in that very this I was playing, that old video that I'm going to play, they were denying that they're not using mask. These are a bunch of idiots we have captured with mask on several occasions. They deny that they don't use mask for operation. They say they don't touch them. A Nigerian police telling you that they don't touch them. That should tell you everything you need to know. The reason they are doing what they are doing against us is to label us violent. Once they label us violent, the world becomes slow to listen to our legitimate cry for justice. Another reason is because exposing the real causes of insecurity would implicate powerful networks. Exposing the real causes of insecurity would implicate powerful network. That is why they shift every attention to the Biafran people. They shift every attention to IPOB. They shift every attention to agitation. Even when the name of the sponsors of terrorists we are given to them, they refuse to bring it out because it will implicate them. They will not take responsibility. They do this over and over and over again, and they will not stop. So we are revealing all this things for you to be aware, because some of us are even being deceived. They make you begin to hate your brother, hate your sister, fight your brother, fight your sister, even when they created this problem. That is why we are touching all these issues. But it is a pity that there is a global silence. In the midst of all this false flag, we cry, we shout, we provide evidence, we send it online, yet there is global silence. And we are asking, who benefits? Who is benefiting from this atrocity that's happening in Nigeria? Who is benefiting? That is the question. Who is benefiting? Let us be honest. There is a level of international hypocrisy surrounding Nigerian crisis. There is a level of international hypocrisy surrounding Nigerian crisis. If not that Donald Trump made this call, people will continue to buy in Nigeria and nobody will say any word. The British that is on the ground sponsoring this and the French, they will never comment about it. Even when Donald Trump have called it up and the whole world is paying attention, seeing the evil, the British never condemn Nigeria for what is happening. The French will not do the same. They don't care. Who is benefiting? There is a level of international hypocrisy surrounding the Nigerian crisis. No doubt. Some global actors prefer stability over truth. Some global actors prefer stability over truth, even if stability is built on lies. That is what the British want. That is what Nigeria is standing on. They preach about false unity. They talk about one Nigeria that is never one. Unity that never existed anywhere. Instability that there is no stability. Just like the ex-UK Prime Minister came and used to say, "Oh, I came to Nigeria. I had so much that there's insecurity in Nigeria. But when I came to Nigeria, I was so secure and safe. The whole place is safe for me. I came to Imo State." These people talking about stability that is built on lies. There is no stability in Nigeria in all areas. But yet, the global actors, like the ex-president of the United Kingdom that came to Nigeria, prefer stability over the truth. Even if stability is built on lie, that is what they want. That is what you saw in Imo State that they displayed. Some nations have economic and political interests in Nigeria. That is a fact. These are the people that are benefited. Remember, that's our question. Who is benefiting? Some nations have economic and political interests in Nigeria. Oil deals, military cooperation, security partnership. So they avoid pressing too hard on human rights issues. Conspiracy. Because of these interests, oil, military cooperation, security partnership, they avoid pressing hard on human rights issues. That is why you see them silent on the abuse that was televised before the whole world in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The illegality that was displayed before the whole world. And up till now, everybody is silent. The lie that was preached against Mazi Nnamdi, the illegality on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This silence empowers those who manipulate narrative. The silence of the world empowers those who manipulate narratives, thereby giving them the opportunity to continue to do what they are doing in Nigeria, mainly in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This very false flag is having a great effect on innocent Biafrans. False flag has real consequences, in case you don't know. And the consequence on us, the Biafrans, is that young men are arrested without evidence. Peaceful activists labeled wrongly. They call you a terrorist, they call you a kidnapper without investigation. Many lose their life. Communities are militarized unnecessarily for no just cause. For no just cause. Communities are militarized. You see what happened in Imo State. How they have destroyed so many communities. Empty the communities, and they will turn around and blame IPOB. Communities are militarized. Fear and tension created artificially. They create tension and fear everywhere in Biafra land today. People are afraid to speak. People are afraid to talk. People are afraid to act. International organizations are being misinformed. That is the most dangerous. They misinform the international community. If not for the intervention of Donald J. Trump, no human being on earth will ever mention the issue of Christian genocide. This is a genocide that has started for many, many decades ago. We talk about it, we shout about it, we speak about it with so many evidence. Nobody cares. Fear and tension created artificially. International organizations are misinformed. Legitimate movements discredited, just like the IPOB. A legitimate movement discredited. That is what you get. This is not just propaganda. It impacts real life, real family, and real communities. All these things I'm mentioning here. There are people that it has affected directly. Young men arrested without evidence, peaceful activists, labeled wrongfully, like Mazi Nnamdi and Mazi Simon Herbert. Communities militarized, numerous communities in Biafra land today. Fear and tension created artificially. There is fear, tension everywhere in Biafra land. International organizations misinformed, misinformation, legitimate movements discredited. This is the picture of Nigeria. False flag. This is not just propaganda. It impacts real life, real family, real communities. The world must pay attention. The international community must pay attention. Because the deadly combination of false narrative plus political interest plus silence creates a dangerous environment where everything becomes possible, including abuse of power. The world must understand that demanding justice is not terrorism. The world must understand that demanding justice is not terrorism, has never been and will never be. Calling for fairness is not a threat. Calling for fairness is not a threat, has never been and will not be. Self-determination is a human right recognized by international law. If you don't know, no. Self-determination is a human right recognized by international law. If the world ignores manipulation, innocent people continue to suffer. That's why they must not be silent. The world must not be silent. All we are doing here is to call for transparency and accountability. We are only calling for transparency and accountability. And we demand independent investigation into incidents used to blame Biafra. Let there be international and independent investigation into incidents used to blame Biafra. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and check the independent report of the NSAS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not mentioned anywhere. He was not indicted anywhere. But in the judgment against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was televised on national TV, every single thing that was read in the accusation from A to Z was about NSAS. NSAS brokers, NSAS brokers, NSAS brokers. But investigation have been done on NSAS. No single Igbo man was indicted. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not indicted. In that same NSAS, when they created a false flag and they took innocent lives, shot innocent citizens in Togate and so many other places. Independent investigation into incidents used to blame Biafrans is what we call for. And the international community must pay attention. We also call for international monitoring in the Southeast. Let it not just be the North. We appreciate the fact that you are talking about the Christian genocide in the North. What about the Southeast? Don't ignore the Southeast. Let there be international monitoring in the Southeastern region, Biafra land. We call for media responsibility and fact-checking. Media responsibility and fact-checking. Because there are many people in that media telling lies, pushing propaganda, joining the same false flag. They are there, and we know them. Equal treatment of all regions in security reporting. There must be equal treatment. The same way you look at Zone A should be the same way you look at Zone B. Let there be equal reporting. equal treatment of all regions in security operations. There must be recognition that propaganda cannot replace truth. The world must know that propaganda can never and will never replace the truth. The truth must stand. The truth must stand. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are this weekend and you're watching us, I want you to have this in your mind. Wherever you are this weekend and you're watching this program, please like and share this program to others so they can see. But I want you to know, do not lose hope. Biafrans, do not lose hope. Do not be intimidated. Do not allow propaganda to weaken your resolve. Do not allow propaganda to weaken your resolve. When lies are loud, truth must be louder. Did you hear that? Whenever lie is loud, truth must be louder. And that is why we are here. You that is on the comment section watching, the only way you can make the truth louder is by joining us in speaking up, by sharing this video and making it go viral. Share to family and friends, share to all the platforms where you belong. If you cannot speak and make your own video, at least the one that people are making, share it. We must not allow the lies to be louder than the truth. The truth must always be louder. When injustice rises, unity must rise stronger. As we are experiencing injustice inside the Zoological Republic, our unity is supposed to rise stronger now. We need unity. For us to be able to challenge, overcome, and defeat what's ahead of us, we need unity. Unity must rise stronger. Your voice is powerful. Your identity is valid. Your struggle is legitimate. You must not allow anybody to tell you otherwise. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching from, do not be deceived. This false flag that we have dealt with today, the manipulation and conspiracy of the Nigerian government is something that they do on a daily basis. We must stand strong. We must overcome. We must not relent. I am going to play the video that is coming from that tiger base, the false flag office in Imo State, established by the state government, sponsored by the federal government. I am going to play the interview that is coming from that evil entity, so that you can know that we are not just talking because we want to talk. We are speaking the truth because you need to know the truth. We will watch together and see the drama that they staged in their tiger base.
We are live at the Advantage Kidnapping Unit, popularly known as Tiger Base of the Imo State Police Command, Owerri, the state capital. Here with me is the commander of the Tiger Base, ACP Ola, and the spokesperson of the command, DSP Henry Koko. DSP Henry Okoye. Sorry, DSP Henry Okoye. At the background, you see journalists, some practicing journalists in Owerri. You also see some human rights activists and members of the civil society organization. So it is a tour of the facility. Just show the compound. It is a tour of this facility, this tiger-based unit, to ascertain the states. Just turn the camera again. The state of this facility in regard to
Why they are showing this thing, one thing you have to understand that from every indication, this is an organized propaganda. If you can see that tiger base, they have renovated there. They renovated it and they made a lot of cleaning to present it to their own press and in order to convince the world that the organ harvesting that they are being charged of, the torture, human abuse, and genocide they commit in that very place is false. In order to prove that it is false, you can see the game they are playing. I want you to watch the drama. You will see that every single thing they are doing here is planned and staged. And of course, they will choose the stations that are loyal to them. They will choose people that are loyal to them to ask questions and to do what they want to do. Scripted by them. They have already scripted it and know what to do. So let us continue to watch this drama.
The allegation that this is a dungeon and a slaughtering ground, a slaughter base here in Owerri, the state capital. So we will be handing over to the command spokesperson. He is here now. Take over from him. Thank you.
Okay, good day to the good people of Imo State, my beloved citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
We are here in Imo State Police Command, anti-kidnapping units, with operational call sign, Tiger Beats, to carry out an inspection tour with journalists, civil society organizations, and then human rights group for them to inspect and see what is actually going on.
He said it's an operational review, and for the press and the human right to inspect. If the human rights or the press want to inspect, it is not going to be, it's not supposed to be organized by the police. What we are seeing here is a script that is put in place after they have hidden all the evidence, clear the ground. We are dealing with police here, criminal police. We are dealing with criminal organization. People that are professional in false flag. Look at them. These are the people. The false flag that Nigeria conducts in Imo State, sponsored by the federal government and the state government, is conducted by these people. And you can imagine they're telling you that they brought press to come and make a review, inspect their offices. And I want you to look through and see all their lies and what they're going to spend after they have renovated and hidden the evidence. Let's continue to listen to idiot.
In anti-kidnapping unit, also known as Tiger Base. Of course, there have been a lot of misleading informations online that operatives of anti-kidnapping units are into organ harvesting, that Tiger Base is a dungeon and a slaughtering house. That is why the journalists and human rights group in Imo State are here today to inspect things for themselves. This is to tell you that we don't have any skeleton in our cupboard. We are very committed to upholding the core tenets
A criminal
of
speaking.
transparency, accountability, and rule of law, while ensuring the safety and security of all and sundry in Imo State. For those of us that don't know Tiger Base or anti-kidnapping unit is one of the tactical units of the Nigerian police force, whose core mandate is to tackle complaints or cases of kidnapping, terrorism, armed robbery, and other violent crimes in Imo State. So we are here, we're going to start. So gentlemen, thank you very much once more for coming. Let's go round. Please do a thorough investigation. Report what you see. I am not telling you to report something else. Report exact thing you've seen in this place. If you see anything suspicious, please let.
Number one, this is not how to do investigation. You don't choreograph an investigation. All this your demonstration, and this is not how. If you want to showcase investigation, none of it, you'll be taken by surprise. People will come and do their investigation. They come and do it, and then they present it not to the police. the police will not be the ones to tell us that look at the people they now want to search and conduct investigation. What bloody investigation are you conducting in such manner? Let's continue to listen to the
people would know about it. Now, like you can see, this is anti-kidnapping unit. This is just their operational call sign.
Use this clear sign. This is the clear sign.
Okay, this one is more clearer.
Yes.
This place is more clearer.
If you look at that building, you will see that they have renovated everywhere. Renovation went on this very place before they started this issue.
We don't keep tiger here. We don't keep wild animals here. We only investigate high-profile violent cases like kidnapping, armed robbery, terrorism, and other violent crimes in Imo State. So this is just their call sign. You get it? Just like in military operations or police operations, other tactical units in Imo State have their own operational call signs. Divisions and formation in the Nigerian police force have their own operational call sign, and this is something that is being done across the federation and even in other countries in the world. So please, let's go round. Let's come in. Okay. By the way, sir, please come over. We are here with the commander anti-kidnapping unit. So we have, if you have questions for the commander in the line of we going about this inspection of this facility, please, you can ask him or then ask me, the PRO. This place is a 300 by 300 square kilometer. Square meter, I mean. That is adequately fenced. Tiger Base is adequately fenced for the purpose of security.
When you look at these people, you will know that they are criminal. These people, both their anti-voting commander, they are lying. Criminal. These are staged work. They stage it. I want you to, when you look at the building, they have renovated everywhere, cleaned up everywhere, put things in place before, and I want us to pay attention to even their body language. Their body language alone shows that these people are evil. They are dangerous. These people need to be taken out.
It has no bush or forest connecting to it. So you are going to see it for yourself. Maybe for people that think there is a bush or forest behind anti-kidnapping units where people are actually taken to, or people are actually dumped there. And see, for the purpose of transparency, everything that is going on in anti-kidnapping units is being monitored by the Commissioner of Police in the State Command. We have CCTV cameras across every location in anti-kidnapping units.
You see, all these games you are playing, if you have CCTV camera, how to do the investigation now is that the people that are investigating will come and obtain the CCTV camera coverage. They will obtain it and conduct a forensic search on that CCTV camera and know whether if there is something deleted. You will check it from when that CCTV was connected in that very place to when it was removed. And check the places where they off the CCTV, because CCTV camera, you can off it. Maybe when you want to conduct your crime, you can off it. You can face it somewhere else. People will check and study the movement of the CCTV camera, the position of the CCTV camera, and where it is. You don't just come and tell us, oh, there are CCTV cameras everywhere, and for that, we just believe you that you said that. You are an idiot. You are an idiot.
That monitor what every personnel in anti-kidnapping units do or does. Right from the gate, you can see one of the CCTV camera there. Mm-hmm. We have CCTV camera there. We have CCTV cameras in every location. So,
very good.
In the office of the Commissioner of Police, he can check the system and then see what each and every officer is doing here in anti-kidnapping unit. The camera is everywhere. As we go round, I will show you some of the office. So this is some.
Can we ask questions?
This is, of course, you can. Like which okay, okay, fine. We will give you the opportunity, sir. So now, look at, we have some offices for some sectional officers where they do their investigations and interview criminal suspects and parties involved in cases they investigate.
You see,
this is a sectional head office. This one too is another.
We all have been in Nigeria at one point in time, and we know how their police stations look. We know how their anti-kidnapping, even their police headquarters, we know how it looks. So when you begin to see the video they are showing you, you will know that number one thing you must have in mind is that they have renovated this place. They have removed all the exhibits. They have cleared the ground before they invited these people to conduct this their nonsense they call investigation. This is one thing you should have at the back of your mind while you are watching. Continue to watch the environment and what he's showing. You will see how they have renovated and they removed every single thing before they conduct this.
Sectional head office. All these blocks, they are meant for sectional heads. For the purpose of investigation, can you please video this office? You can see there is nothing here other than chairs, tables, cushion that enable our officers to sit down and, you know, write a report whenever they are investigating their case or even interview parties. This is how other offices here is. So for the purpose of time, let's go round.
We just show them one office that they need to see.
Sectional office, you know, in anti-kidnapping, there are different departments that investigate this. So that sectional office is just one of the departments we have in anti-kidnapping units that investigate, and then all cases in anti-kidnapping units are being reported to the commander anti-kidnapping unit, who in turn, after investigation, prepare a well-detailed investigation report and then report to the Commissioner of Police. Now, this is the Nigerian Police Force flag and the Nigerian flag, get it, which is part of every formation we have in Nigeria. There's no security formation you go to.
Flag is part of the investigation, right?
And the flag of that security formation. So let's go there. This one is one of the exhibits that was recovered. This is the course of operations. Yes, this one was recovered in a crime scene. You get it? This one, the other vehicle there is a patrol vehicle. So let's go this way. Let's go this way.
Okay. These are sectional offices too.
These are sectional offices. These are sectional offices.
Let me see if there's any question. Why use of masked vehicle to attack unsuspecting victims? We want to do soil tests.
So, the same thing with this place. These are sectional offices. Yes. This one here. These are exhibits recovered in the course of investigating cases.
Which one? This.
Yes.
Okay. These.
They are exhibits recovered.
All these things.
Yes. So we have another sectional office. This one is blocked. But if you look at it, you will see that it's nothing other than office.
Video the inside.
Video it very well for people to see. So you can look at the floor.
Nonsense.
Sorry, sir.
Just misinformation circulated by mischief makers to undermine the efforts that are being put in place by our gallant operatives who put their lives on the line in securing Imo State.
Commander, one of my followers just asked a question, and I would like you to respond to. Sorry, sir. He said, do your men use unmarked vehicle to arrest people and detain them?
No, we don't use that. Look, this is one of our patrol vehicle.
You see, he would
One
deny.
of our operation vehicle. The other people, they went out on operation. We don't use marked vehicle. And whenever we dress like this, as I dress in attire, you understand?
With their tactical units, jackets.
You see?
You understand?
To identify that they are operating.
Somebody is also laying a claim that when you arrest these people, I just want to ask, rule out these things because we are live and they are listening. Somebody said that when you people arrest these people, you compel them to pay as high as 10 million as Velat. Is that correct,
Okay,
sir?
what me I will have to say, in Imo State Police Command, we have a lot of disciplinary units and oversight mechanism to promote transparency in the force. We have complaint response units. We have the IGP monitoring unit. That is the escort.
You want to be the judge in
which
your own
an
case.
assistant commissioner of police
Is
is in charge of that unit. We also have the provost department. We have human rights desk office. So I urge this person that if he has this complaint, please channel it to the right source
So
channel
that
to
you can
the
go and
office of
murder
the
him.
police public relations officer or the complaint response unit of the command, that is CRU.
Nonsense.
And we are assuring you that you will get justice.
People is asking again, so why do you people wear masks during operation?
It is completely disallowed. Now, if you see
deny.
any policeman wearing masks, know that that person is going against the order or the directives of the Commissioner of Police and the Inspector General of Police.
Some wearings too.
Please report that police officer. We are going to deal with that person. So let's go around. Let's not distract ourselves because we still have other places to visit. So this is one of the administrative blocks. But before we get here,
You don't go carry
let's
them
go
go
around.
inside.
Let's
Like,
go around and check.
And then they
Let's go
detain,
around.
they keep their bloody people. Where they keep?
This is the administrative block.
The cell is inside there where they detain their detainees. They will not take you to the
This
cell.
is the counter. So we will still go around and check. Let's go around.
Why not take them to the
When we're
cell?
done, we'll come back here so that you can interview some of the suspects.
Take them to the cell, idiot.
You are getting it done?
Okay, so come this way. I have a person I have to talk to commander. Don't worry, wait. Let's cover. Let's go.
There's nothing to add. Don't forget your question. Don't forget your question.
Okay. So come in. Okay, so this is behind the administrative block of anti-kidnapping units.
The backyard.
The backyard. You can see that it's adequately fenced. You can see it's fenced with barbed wire. There is no bush or forest connecting anti-kidnapping with any of the maybe the blocks in this.
I want people to pay attention to this very environment. These people have renovated this very place, put everything in position where it will be before they call this press review or whatever. If you want to investigate a group like that, you don't give pre-information to investigate them. You know, and you're not showing us this is just a drama because of the pressure that is coming from the masses about the office of the first flag in Nigeria, in Imo State, the headquarters of all the first flag of the government, the headquarters of all the first flag against the Biafran people, against innocent citizens. This is the headquarters. And they because of the numerous complaints of their involvement in organ harvesting and murder of genocide of people and mass burials, they come to play some games. Only idiots will believe you people.
No, we don't have anything like that. The place is well fenced, and there are CCTV cameras that monitor everything going on in this place. And the CP get this report directly from his office. And that is why some people were actually asking us questions. Why the haste in giving out a report? Why did we draw into conclusion that these things don't happen in anti-kidnapping? It's because we know what is happening in our base. This is anti-kidnapping unit. We have CCTV cameras that monitor everything going on here. So we have people that look at this report on a 24-hour shift. So if anything like organ
submit your CCTV camera to submit your CCTV camera to what they call them. What is this organization? Submit
Human rights organization. Human rights organization.
Yes. Submit to human rights organization. Submit it. They will study when that CCTV camera was mounted there. They will check forensic test to see when it was off, because CCTV camera, they can put it and put it off. They can even wipe off what was recorded. They can wipe some things off. So you don't just come and do all these games and you think you've done something.
It's going on here. There is no way the Commissioner of Police would not know. There is no way we would know. That was why we gave the report. And we are calling on members of the public. Please, if you know any officer serving the Imo command that is into organ harvesting or slaughtering human parts, please bring that or report that officer to us with any evidence at all. Once we get this report and the evidence, sincerely speaking, the officer will be arrested, dismissed for the force, and then charged to court with the appropriate criminal charge. So let's go in.
Commander, please, one question. Do your men subject suspects in civil matters to torture in order to extract information?
Even if we don't extract the criminal matter self.
Okay.
That's why
exactly.
we have the
This my brother made a good point on the comment section. He said, "Is this how police stations are fenced?" That is number one question.
Yeah.
Look at how high the fence is. Look at how
Wow,
high
bro,
the fence.
it looks the person who made the suggestion is a brain. The guy is brainy. Yeah.
My
Mazi, choose
brother.
morning. Akwena in Ifenku, eh?
Yeah, I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you notice all this week my network has been very good to an extent, but now I'm in a place where I just want to make a few contributions because I can't guarantee of the network system. But like I said, the person who wrote that stuff on the comment section is one of those people who their brain works effectively. Okay,
Exactly.
because how can you fence a police station as if it's a house of the Queen of England? I mean, it's so high, like a hidden. There's something nefarious. Definitely, you can see that nefarious. There's something nefarious going on there. Look, I mean, it's a common sense, right?
Yes.
Audio. So, but the good thing though, now let's look at it like this. That police guy now, I don't know if he's a spokesman. I don't know what his designation is. Okoye, right? Onyibo Kabo.
Oh, Onyibo, spokesman.
And
the person that
exactly, Onyibo Kabo. So, how shameful would is the spokesperson? Yeah. So, my thing is this, yeah. How shameful would it be? Then give Onyibo. Is solo in organization of people trying to causing such havoc to your own people. That is the saddest part of it all. Now, but the good news in it is that with all this now, there will be emphasis and focus on what is going on. So because I have no doubt in my mind, absolutely no doubt. I hope Uzodinma is a very dubious character. This thing doesn't go away just like that. Just like me expecting that to will all of a sudden change his habit. No. What you've been doing all your life, you're a very, very evil and criminal individual. So you won't just, but like I said, it's good that people now begin to, put focus into what's going on in that building and every other place now, because they don't mean well at all. Yesterday in the evening, almost late yesterday, I was in a conversation with a group of people, and hello?
Go ahead, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Hey, hello?
Hello, we hear you. Go ahead. It's gone. Let's you're welcome, my brother Max. Bro Maxwell, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Let's continue. I see Bro Max there.
Have it fully equipped with the CCTV. You make your conference statement. Even in front of the press, but not will bring parade. They make conference statement. We don't touch anybody. If you are touched, we will not bring that for press or interview. It's sad.
Okay, let's go. Now, there is one funny post I've been seeing online that we have in Shrine.
You're welcome back.
This is what.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me just quickly make a point that I was making. I don't know if you are hearing me. So yesterday,
I was hearing you. You are the one not hearing me. I was hearing everything you said.
Okay, good. It's the network. Anyway, so you let her kick me off. So I said yesterday I was in this group, and one brother from Anioma, he was making reference to the fact that we were discussing generally about Igbo Biafrans, and the ideology and everything. So there's this Yoruba guy, Femi, who came in to say that the ideology of Biafra is dead, that we should all unite for a common development, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, look, that you guys are looking for unity with us at our own expense. How does that kind of unity work? Unity that benefits one side and doesn't benefit others. And I gave him reference of how just recently, the Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, is kicking against the establishment of seaport in Warri. I mean, I think more like a reparation for the seaport, because they already have seaport in Warri, but he's against it. And the establishment is trying to lure Tinubu to use his power of incumbency, the power of presidency, to make sure that doesn't work. And why, you actually say, why is that happening? It's because of that pure exploitation, that pure ripoff, to continue to have the monopoly. And you are calling for unity. Unity that benefits you. Unity that subjugates others to marginalize others. How does that work? So this was it was an amazing program we had yesterday. This brother, maybe I will give you his name. He has a YouTube. And so that's the good thing about this whole thing, that everybody is talking. Everybody should be talking now. The days of media monopoly is gone. You can have your own media now. You just open a channel. You go into a media. So back gone are the days when they monopolize narrative. Now we all have to be speaking. Don't be afraid to speak your piece. People, you cannot want me to be one with you, but you don't want me to develop my potentials. You want to restrict me, to keep me perpetual. It doesn't work. So thank you, my brother. I just say, let me come and make this contribution that Nnamdi Igbo, Biafrans, onye ọbụla mụrụ anya na oge anyị nọ now is we live is a different time zone we live in. We cannot allow what has been going on to continue. We must do everything to put an end to it. So Odiego, I think it's Brahman that is here now. Good morning and happy weekend to you, my brother. Thank you, Rachas. Brochus.
You're welcome, my brother.
The SB.
This is what people call shrine. These are exhibits. All these items, all these traditional relics that you are seeing here, and criminal exhibits. These are items that were recovered in the hideout of the proscribed IPOB and ESL members, the Distance Security Network.
I know you always mention IPOB.
Different locations,
yeah,
as well as some of the items.
This is what they used to conduct all their false flag operations.
Exactly, false flag.
Criminals who think these things can protect them. We even have something like this one that you are videoing. This one was recovered in Okigwe. You could remember the day I did a press release showing this store, which we recovered in Okigwe. We did a press release on this earlier this year, which the public was informed about it. So if you ask me, where did we put these things here? First and foremost,
Brachus, can I say, Brachus, does it not amaze you? Does it not amaze people that every time they call IPOB, but these are people who are trying to do whatever they can to stay alive, to keep themselves alive from the Nigerian terrorist military and Nigerian terrorist government. This is what is going on here. Look at this now.
Yes, that is what they are paid to do. Each time they mention
IPOB,
they should present it in a violent way.
Yeah,
they should always make the agitation look violent.
But bro, look at the verdict. The verdict coming from United States Congress, the United States Committee over the terrorism going on in Nigeria. Not one, bro. All the committees, do they mention IPOB? They mention Boko Haram. They mention ISWAP. They mention Fulani Herdsmen. They mention Mayor Tiala. So who is fooling who here now?
Yes.
No.
That is the question, because the United States knows the truth.
They know the truth, Jesus.
With all their propaganda and all this, in the mentioning of the insecurity, IPOB was not mentioned anywhere.
Not even one.
Not even one.
Yeah? They know that we are not, it's not in us. We are not, I've said this severally. Nnamdi Igbo, Biafrans are not terrorists. It's not in us. We are not violent people. All we ask is to be free. Simple as that. Is that a crime? It's not a crime. You kill people in a subjugation. You keep them in a union that never bargain on, and you think they will just roll over, just settle for it? No way. It's not possible. So all we ask is, give us the opportunity to govern ourselves. You say you must be with us. Who says that? Why should it be that we must be with you? And like I just said, the program of a guy talking about collective growth. The Yoruba guy, Femi, what do you mean by collective growth?
Big grammar.
Collective growth. Okay, let's just, for the sake of it, that we're going to have collective growth. Must we impose it? If I want to grow with you, I grow with you. If I don't want, I don't want. Why must it be a condition that is a must? You must grow with me. Who does that? Are we in a marriage? Even if we're in a marriage is consensual. It has to be consented, not by force. And we've seen that it's not even an equal, it's not a level playing field. So why would it's crazy that the reference I just made about Bajide Soul, this is just recent, not even last year, it's not even 2 years ago. So you see that the mindset never changes. They want you to be in the union at your own expense, at your own detriment, continue to exploit you. Then at the same time, they can turn around and bamboozle you, tell you what you do, what you cannot do. And this is just crazy, bro. I don't know, because but the good thing, the good news, like I also said, is that everybody is speaking now. Everybody must continue to speak, because the injustice is blatant. Everybody knows. People are pretending not to know that injustice, unimaginable level of injustice is going on. That not even one place in the entire old southeastern region, nowhere do you have a functioning international airport. Nowhere. No. You always have to go there, pay this. These are duties. These are dumerages that amount to millions and millions, if not billions. And you want people to accept it and agree in your unity, in oneness. No, it's crazy. How do you go, my brother? Thanks.
Because some of these cases are in court. And once it's time, these items are going to be picked up to be tendered as evidence in court. We have our exhibit rooms, but the exhibit room we have, they are not enough. And they're already congested. If I take you to our exhibit room, you see arms and ammunitions and other criminal exhibit that if we don't keep in a room, it might end up getting destroyed, like televisions, electronics, fridge, and the rest. We cannot keep all those ones outside. When we keep them outside, it's going to spoil. That's why we kept all these things here. And then, most importantly, for our officers to see that all these things you see here, they are powerless. Even with all these things used by criminals, we still get them arrested. And we are calling on people to disregard any place you see any information online that there is a shrine in Antique. We don't have any form of shrine. You can see I can find all this.
You don't have a shrine, but I played a video yesterday where somebody was, a member of your team was shouting that they have a tuere. A member of your team was shouting that they don't go for Bible. They come with charm to their work. They come with charm and for their work.
Exactly. We saw it yesterday.
On video yesterday.
Yeah.
All these things here, they are nonsense. These are they are powerless.
All this is
these are exhibits that were covered from criminal suspects.
This guy,
and we have to
preserve this exhibit for the purpose he's just acting. This is acting. This is Nigerian version, the typical zoo version of lies and if you believe all this acting, then you believe anything. He's a liar. He's paid to do what he's doing. Hope Uzodinma is a born criminal who can never change. He's a liar.
The pressure is so much on this tiger base. That is why he's doing this now. After they hide all the secret, they hide all the evidence, and they are now coming to show.
There's no truth in Hope Uzodinma. The Imo State youth, he promised during the election that he has secured contract from European. Have anybody asked him? Oh God Almighty! These people are so discredited. How can you believe these criminals? Everything they do is to. No, how do you go, my brother? How do you?
In a single fight.
Now what I would suck there.
Easy now.
They ask him which water be there, where get that, waiting gather there. Is that not the graveyard?
You see?
He said ordinary water. The guy asked him waiting there for granted. He said ordinary water from soccer well. So in this renovated house, they build renovated house like this. Soccer well still a leak with water from soccer well exposed. You can imagine. Soccer well water exposed to the public like in a police station. A renovated place like this, their soccer well water is exposed, overflowing.
Who knows what they are using it to wash?
That is where they dump dead bodies. There are dead bodies inside that very place. It's called soccer well water. This people, everything they accuse them of is what they are doing. They must explain. That's Sockaway need a forensic test.
Yeah.
That is how they investigate. You don't just go and point and say Sockaway and they move away. You tell us CCTV, move away. You didn't show us CCTV. We didn't see the content of CCTV.
If they are serious, independent investigation has to come. Independent investigation has to come. Not all this drama, all this acting.
Not supervise the investigation. Independent.
Yeah.
Arrested, dismissed for the force, and then charged to court with the appropriate criminal charge. So let's go in.
Commander, please, one question. Do your men subject suspects in civil matters to torture in order to expart information?
Even if we don't extravel in the criminal matter self.
Okay.
That's why we have the dialogue have it fully equipped with the CCTV. You make your confidence statement. Even in front of the press, the will be parade. They make confidence statement. We don't torture anybody. If you are tortured, we don't bring that for press or interview.
Okay, let's go.
Lie.
Now, there is one point.
Even ordinary police station torture in Nigeria.
Yeah. How much more?
How much more is an anti-terrorism team? Imagine.
Yeah, we see it every day when they slap people on the road. Innocent people.
How much more anti-terrorism tag team? In their dungeon, they catch you in their dungeon. They say they don't torture you in Nigeria. Even in the US, in Guantanamo Bay, they torture people.
Yeah, of course.
Victims, they torture you.
Yeah. How much more zoo?
I've been seeing
How much more zoo?
online that we have it lying. This is what
the S-bits. The S-bits.
This is what people call items are going to be picked up to be tendered as evidence in court. We have our exhibit rooms, but the exhibit room we have, they are not enough, and they're already congested. If I take you to our exhibit room, you see arms and ammunitions and other criminal exhibit that if we don't keep in a room, it might end up getting here. All these things here.
It's not even a shame talking about cult in the zoo. The cult that took somebody from number 4 and make him number 1.
This is refuse dump.
So why haven't you disposed them?
Why is this thing here now?
We dispose them on weekly basis.
But it's not healthy. This one is not healthy.
A forensic test should be conducted to that dustbin. You can find human part in that dustbin. That in the pack there and call it a dustbin. You might find human part in it. He said they will throw it out later.
Carry one outbreak of cholera. Are these exhibits?
Exhibit motorcycle. Of course, you know, the Imo State Police Command, the Imo State government has placed a ban on the use of motorcycle within the metropolis. And then we still have some people that don't listen to this ban, or that decide to intentionally go against the ban of the state government. And our men out there are ready to enforce this ban. So we have been impounding motorcycles. So you see a lot of motorcycle.
Motorcycle that we saw Fulani herdsmen in Imo State in convoy. We saw Fulani herdsmen in Imo State in convoy in Imo State. So that they want to snap somebody who was snapping them. Yeah. You know, catch those ones. Innocent people. Maybe after arresting the innocent ones, you take the motorbike and hand it over to the terrorists to operate.
Have been impounded. We cannot get it. We cannot sell any of this motorcycle. We don't have the power to sell them. We only register these items as exhibits. And if there is time to probably, of course, no. If we are demanding money for release, you will not see any motorcycle. But the fact that you are seeing more than 100 motorcycles, that shows you that we are enforcing the law and we are not taking bribe to release motorcycles to anybody. So let's go.
Since I'm more cheap. Back view of the anti-kidnapping unit. These motorcycles are motorcycles that have been impounded, defaulters. Paper office. Question can go.
Question can
I
come.
think you can sell. I think you can sell.
Okay, sell. My gaga sell.
They will not take it to their cell. Lying.
PBRO, we need to interview some suspects.
Now, you are welcome to the main administrative block.
They are coming.
They are coming.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you waiting for anybody?
Okay. You are welcome to the main administrative block of the anti-kidnapping unit. This building was recently commissioned by the state government and is in line with our commitment to ensuring that the welfare of suspects kept in police
Go ahead.
custody.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The welfare. Okay, let them come so that they can
Oh, they cover the camera.
You hear?
Show the back of this people.
Exactly.
My suspects.
Oh, God.
They will never be who they are. They will always be who they are. They cover the camera. Where did they hide?
Yeah, okay.
Where did they hide? You people.
Now, you are welcome to the main administrative block.
They are coming.
They are coming.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you waiting for anybody?
Okay. You are welcome to the main administrative block of the anti-kidnapping unit.
This is not investigation.
This building was recently commissioned.
It's not.
By the state
You
government.
cannot
And
be
is in
the
line with our
accuser,
commitment
the
to
prosecutor,
ensuring
and the judge at the same time. This is what they are doing now. This is what they are doing. If you have independent investigation, they will have unfettered access to everywhere and dig out the truth. But what they are doing now, what they are doing now is what, reminiscent of what Hope Uzodinma will do. Pee on you and tell you that it's raining. This is what they are doing. So anybody who falls for this, I feel sorry for you. If they want to get to the truth, this their criminality of organ harvesting and the torture and everything, there has to be an independent group of people who will go in there with free access, and they will carry it out. Then we know the truth. But this one now is just a drama they are performing here. Who's on the man?
Nonsense.
The welfare of suspects kept in police
Go ahead.
custody.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The welfare. Okay, let them come so that they can.
Oh, they cover the camera.
Show the back of these people for me. So these are some of my suspects.
We are coming here first. We are coming to present.
You see they are selected. Why they don't leave them inside cell?
Please, can the commander entertain some questions here at this point? Let us ask him questions.
Hold on now. Ask questions.
They are suspect.
Okay, no.
Government will go buy reverend fathers. Get reverend fathers. Fake one. Now fake suspect they don't get for you.
Go to America and buy people. People on the street. On the street of America. Who doesn't even know where Nigeria is?
God have mercy.
Wait. I want us to round up. When we are done, When we are done, I'm coming. When we are done with the whole inspection, we will give you rooms to ask any kind of question that you want to ask. So we don't waste time. We have other things to suggest.
Questions can come up. Questions can come up anytime. We are live, so that let it not be hiding anything. Ask your question. Ask your question.
Please, we are aware of high-profile cases like robbery and kidnapping that this command is being noted for. What other category of matter do you handle here? Because we are aware, because we learned that there was trivial matters like land dispute and family disputes. That most of the time suspects are being come here and held hand. People use it to settle scores in family ways and intimidation. So that does know, sir.
Okay, thank you for today. As you yourself
Look at that.
Yeah. The major case where
the body language alone shows that they are criminal.
Terrorist case,
Yes.
murder, and robbery. Some people misplay this place. There's a division at the other. Look at that building. Okay. That building
This one a good job, man. A good job.
So
Criminal.
the extension of this place.
Everything,
so
bribery and corruption.
Referring to. It's happening. It doesn't happen here. Our mandate is to arrest kidnappers, armed robbery, terrorists, and
and now get it here. Like I said, anybody that is a victim of maybe having any officer from this unit handling civil related matters or trivial disputes, please report to the police public relations officer. My number is 081 4802 4755. 081-4802-4755. We have the complaint response unit, like I said earlier. We have the IGP escort unit. We also have the human rights desk office, domicile at the anti-kidnapping unit. But
let me ask Commander this question, sir. Sir, what do you do to people who raise false alarm? For example, the common law in Imo State now, if you want to intimidate somebody, the person will tell you, I will take you to Tiger Base. Okay, let me finish. They will say they will go and spew up fictitious allegations. They may even tag you IPOB member or IPOB member or call you a kidnapper or an armed robber. When that person truly knows that information is false. I want to ask, sir, when they bring such cases to your desk, and after your investigation, you discover that the petitioner has raised false alarm. Do you, because under the Nigerian Constitution, it is a criminal offense to raise false alarm. So how do you handle that matter? Do you charge that person for false information, for trying to mislead the Nigerian police force? Do you do that? Okay, because people usually get away with that in Imo here.
Thank you. God bless you. We are trained officers. Some of us we are working here, we are trained. We undergo many training. If before I receive the petition, I interview that person. During the interview, I will detect whether you are lying or you are giving false information.
Criminal.
And those, when we refer them. So
with someone hatred in his heart, Ruben about to them.
They are in court.
Mazi choose.
Yeah.
Mazi choose.
As a trade of that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay. Ige godin ihe njibata na studio na inegodo anya ka nwoke si ekwu okwu ma no John atugodi ya iji nwa negodi anya na arụ o just like ujo ji na arụ ya ọ na-agbazi as if no onye ezigbote onye ihe confirm propaganda plan work.
Yes.
Confirm planned work. Okay, that's okay where na ekwu that time. Gini mere I your camera got that place.
My brother.
So yeah, plan work na achukwu yere anya aka biko. God forbid.
20% of my people they are trained and they are the one receiving. They receive from my dream is a graduate.
This Ronu guy. This working man now. Onye Ronu. Mazi, you'll be surprised how many mansions when you go down build for their place. So this Yoruba guy, you'll be surprised. Agent go.
Degree in the law. So when he's interview you about the petition, we will detect whether you are lying or not from there.
So talking about high-profile offenses or cases, what do you mean exactly?
Kidnapping, armed robbery, those ones. Those ones.
Please, let's go back to that exhibit outside there. Let's get a video there.
There is something happening. He wants to drive them away from here. He's going back to that place they were that exit. And watch now. He's not going to repeat what he said before. He's not going there to do anything. There's something they want to remove them from. They want to drive the attention of these people here now to somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's not how investigation works. You don't have to be the one directing them where to go or where not to go.
But that is what he did here. There is a game they play here. There is something that either there is something they saw or there is something that was happening. There is someone that was about to be brought in and they diverted their attention. Now you're going to see he's going to move them to that side.
Yes, the so-called this thing.
Yeah.
You don't try to come from that side. You don't get them come out there. You don't go back again to that exhibit side, that place where you go show exhibit. See,
He's going back. Wait till that water where they did.
Gentlemen of the press, civil society group.
That's what. Now, the same thing you said before, nothing new.
We are back here for you to see some of the criminal exhibits and charms that were recovered from criminal suspects operations on suspected ESN hideout, armed robbers hideout, and kidnappers hideout, both within and outside Imo State.
This one, see how they want to drive the attention now. Now they want to create the narrative. He brings score.
You get it? It was recovered in Oskigwe from a man, a young boy, whom the uncle mandated to go and get a woman's call for rituals.
This is the story he wants to tell.
I think we did a press briefing
on this distraction
last year. So the criminal charms. The criminal charms. These are some of the criminal charms.
You see, this is the only reason he came here, to distract people. That's all.
Suspect. Now, these things, ordinarily, they would have been in an exhibit room. But due to the availability of space, we have to keep all these items here that are not perishable, that cannot be destroyed by rain. Items like TVs, fridge, and other maybe electronics that were recovered in the course of operations are being kept inside.
The same thing you said before. Why are you repeating it?
All these things, they are powerless. These are some of the things that people will come and say that we are keeping this thing. We're not keeping anything like this. We don't have anything like shrine in anti-kidnapping unit. These are exhibits, criminal charms recovered in the course of operations, and they are powerless. See them. If I put this one down.
You see, if you pay attention, there is something that was happening that made him to drive the attention of people to this very place. There is something serious that was happening at that point that he has to bring them back again to hear and start repeating all over what he said before to create a different narrative and remove the attention from what is happening there.
It's a sham. It's a sham.
There is every possibility. Because there is somebody that he shouted inside, or there is something they saw that they are not supposed to see, or there is something they are bringing on that is a corpse they are removing. Then they have to drive the attention and come here now and start a new story.
Well, the thing is that if they are serious and if they don't have any skeleton in the cupboard, then they should be able to allow proper investigation. You know, you can. Yeah. So obviously you cannot be in charge, you know, running the show and calling it investigation while you are the one that is being investigated. It doesn't work. You know, you are distracting them, you pivot to another place because maybe there's something going on there. You quickly shift them to another place. That is just a sham. That is not, what are they doing? I don't know. But again, given the atmosphere that people living in the zoo, I still give kudos to an extent to these guys who came, you know. So because that, at least that will put some level of pressure on them. The people know that they engage in criminality. So it's not enough. It's not good enough. This is not how it's done. But
if they
again,
want,
like I said,
if you don't invite media, that our sister, Lolo Neck, is supposed to be here.
Lolo, Chineke go Lolo, but maybe they won't let them because they know that they will get the bottom of it, right? Hello?
Hello? What do you say?
Man.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, and I said that I said that they will not let Lolo or non-stone. They won't let those ones to get there because they know that they will want to get to the bottom of it, right?
Yes.
And they will not allow them to be the one who takes charge, you know, having the opportunity to divert attention. This is the problem. So what they are doing now, these police guys with the Yoruba guy who is the chief or whatever, is just a scam. It's just a sham. It's just a show they are putting up. This is not investigation. It's not any form of, but again, like I said, I still at least to an extent, because they have so much power, they can do whatever they want to do. In the land, in Alibo. in Alibo, in the entire Alibo, they're so much in charge. Nobody, no any form of interference or even question
no
or
regulation,
nobody. So they are so emboldened. The Uzodinmans of this world, they can just that again, like that's why when I said I give kudos to the guys, these praise people who come here, it's not good enough by far, not even close, but at least the fact that they're able to try a little bit, because under normal circumstances, this thing shouldn't be happening, So if there's an allegation made, then independent investigation has to come down there and take charge and carry out proper investigation. Then you clear your name. But what they're doing now is just a sham. It's a joke. You cannot be the one who is being accused of having this criminal running section where they are harvesting organs, kidnapping people, do everything. And yeah, you are the one supervising it, running it, directing it. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Fall down, it doesn't mean anything. For people to see that even with all these things, we still bust criminal hideouts. And this should serve as a note of warning to criminally minded elements that we are ever committed, and we will not relent in our efforts to make sure that we dismantle criminal networks both within and outside the state. So let's go to the blue block.
You don't clear now. They go back.
Commander, somebody just asked that are you aware that your boys arrested people for fighting at Uluguma?
Yeah.
I'm not aware. That's why they should come up.
Mazi, the whole environment there, all that whole environment looks arky, looks suspicious.
Very suspicious. Look at the high fence.
Yeah.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, this is a joke. The environment alone tells you that something nefarious is going on
like
there.
A horror environment, very horror.
Yeah. Kill and bury. It's like kill and bury operation going on there. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's just sad that we don't have any hold on what is going on in Alibo. But let's keep.
Me that is watching it on screen. I can feel the environment how it is.
Yeah.
How much more?
Yeah.
Wait, here first though.
So, in line with our commitment
to
improving the facilities of suspects in police detention, the Imo State Police Command had to build a new section, a new administrative block, charge room, cell, and other facilities for suspects in anti-kidnapping unit, for suspects being detained in anti-kidnapping unit, to make sure that their rights are being respected. So we are going to go inside here now to inspect all the facilities for you people to see that we are committed to protecting these rights of suspects. We are ever committed to making sure that they remain in the best conducive atmosphere, because they are suspects, and anybody here is still presumed innocent until proven contrary by a competent court of law. So let's go in.
But just you make a point, are they gonna continue? Why would they not take them inside, see everything?
Watch out now. They will never take them to the cell, because you can't tell me that their cell is empty. You see,
no.
When they were here, there is something going. Either that time they took them out, they want to remove people from the cell, remove people in the area.
It could be.
Before they will not come, because this is where they were before, and he took them back to where they were, and they came back again.
Yeah. It's a sham.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
So now come. Let's go out.
Before this very thing, they have renovated the whole area. They renovated it, they repainted it, they did a lot of renovation on this very place. Just watch it and you see.
This way. Come this way. Now this is our notice board where we display some of our achievements. Now these achievements encourage our personnel to continue to give their best. So these are some of the achievements we've recorded in the Imo Police Command. This is me in 2024 parading some criminal suspects. This is the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, where they visited Ezioha in Eziama community in Bitoli local government area of Imo State. In this operation, joint security operation, we recorded series of operational breakthroughs. We recovered arms and ammunition and IEDs. And this is the picture that some mischief makers are circulating online. This is some of the exhibits we recovered. You can see the executive governor of Imo State when he came to inspect some of the exhibits and criminal suspects that we arrested in the course of operation. These are arms and ammunition. You can see. Now see, now this one shows that suspects
this is not what they
that are neutralized because of operation are taken to mortuary where their body are being preserved. We don't take delight in maybe seeing that a suspect is being neutralized in the course of operation, but it only happens when we embark on operation and suspects engage in gunfire with our police officers. Our police officers, in a bid to protect their lives and the lives of other people, they usually return this fire back. And maybe in the string gun duel, at times, these suspects sustain casualties. At times, even these casualties is even on our side as police of this. If you look down here, you see some of our fallen heroes. Some of our fallen heroes that paid the ultimate price in the fight against terrorism and violent crimes in Imo State. So even police die at times in the times of conducting operations across Imo State.
Why would they not ask for independent inquiry?
Get it very well.
Asị nke a na-egosi na ọ practical ihe abịa.
One after the other.
So these are
SB2, can we see?
Let's go to the
Can we see it?
actually
Can we see the SB2?
when we come back, you see.
Wait, excuse me, let me pass.
They don't show them the cell.
Did it, Chiri?
You can see these are legal office. These are legal office. So this office is going to prepare matters for prosecution in court, in line with the respect for rule of law and the fundamental human rights of citizens. We also have a human rights desk officer. Barrister, how you doing? I'm fine. Okay, you're welcome. Fine. It's one of our officers, our legal prosecutors.
I'm DSP Martin Okoyoma, the barrister and solicitor.
These are human rights desk officers. In this office, complaints of human rights violations, high-handedness, over-detention of suspects, police harassment can be reported. This office is domiciled at the anti-kidnapping unit of Imo State Police Command. So if you cannot report here, please contact the PRO, the Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Okoye Henry, on 081 4802 4755. 081 4802 4755. We also have our complaint response unit. We have the IGP Escort and Provost Department. These are channels through which complaints against police misconduct, over detention of suspects, police harassment, and any form of high-handedness or professional misconduct can be reported. If you don't want to report in Imo Command, You can even go as far as reporting in either the zonal headquarters or at the force headquarters. That is to show you that we are highly committed to promoting transparency and accountability in the police.
People have a question. One of the issues that have been left, one of the allegations against Tiger Base that is trending on Twitter is that lack of respect for human rights, for suspects. So I want to ask, why do these units detain people unduly without recourse to a valid court order? Why?
Now let me start by making it clear that we don't detain people unduly. We don't take the light in just detaining people unduly. No, that is not the rule of law. That is not our mandate. Now, people should understand the kind of matters anti-kidnapping units investigate. They investigate high-profile matters like kidnapping, armed robbery, terrorism. These are well-organized crime. They also investigate human trafficking. These are well-organized crime, and there are a lot of complexities that involve in the investigation. And these complexities may make us to visit different states for investigation activities. At times, our men move as far as from here to Borno State, to Bauchi State, to Kaduna, to Rivers, to Lagos, to Edo State, to apprehend criminal suspects. And you understand, by the time a suspect volunteer confessional statement to the police, giving us actionable intelligence on where his syndicate is, our men have to move immediately to that place, and at times we move outside the state. But now, for we to do this, we do get a valid court order. There is no suspect in anti-kidnapping units that has stayed for more than 48 hours without a court order.
People, because this is very important. One Emmanuel, what we said, Japheth Njoko died in anti-kidnapping units as a result of torture, that you people arrested him at Alaba Market. Can you react to that? He said his name is Japheth Njoko, that he died here as a result of torture.
That is not true. Japheth Njoko did not die as a result of torture. That is not what actually happened to him. He was arrested in line with the rule of law. His rights are being respected. He was fed duly, and he even had access to free medical treatment. Not until when Japheth developed ill health. So when he developed ill health, we contacted the family to notify them that Japheth is not feeling fine, and that we are taking Japheth to police clinic. We took him to police clinic. From police clinic, Japheth was taken to the Federal Medical Center in Owerri, and he was receiving treatment. The doctors were taking care of him before he tragically passed away. And now we have notified the family. Please, for the purpose of transparency, come to us so that we can conduct a thorough autopsy. You can get your own independent pathologist that will come to the command. We'll get our pathologists, they do the autopsy, and if the autopsy proves that police
we are complicit,
definitely the IPO will go in for it. The IPO will be punished. But for now, this is just the position of what actually happened.
Okay, let's go.
Madman,
lie, all lie.
A country where the medical board, they went and forged results without even carrying out the test on Nnamdi Kanu. That is what this guy is telling me that. And everybody just move ahead like it's normal. That is okay. That is normal. But that is the normal thing that happens in the zoo. And this idiot is coming here to lie. And autopsy, yeah, everything lies. Oh, God Almighty, how?
Mad people.
The system is such that, because the system is such that. Go
ahead.
Yeah, the system is such that there's little or nothing one can do about it. They have the gun, they have the knife, they have the everything. So they will just give you whatever they want to give you, and you even if you ask questions, they give you the answer they want to give you, and you can't do nothing about it. So you can see that It's not a viable society. It's not a society that anybody should encourage, because from the top to the bottom, it's a corrupt system. And the only way all these things can be revamped is to break it up. If we have our own system, all these things will not be happening because we confront them. But if you go and confront them now in Imo State, they will use that federal might to crush you, and nothing is going to happen. And because you are not equipped to fight back, you are not in a position to put up a real fight. They crush you. So at the end of the day, except that foundation is completely destroyed, nothing is going to work. They are taking a page from the central system where it's coming down, and that is what is affecting every aspect from top to the bottom. Because in Abuja there, that is where the power is. They will give a command, and down in Imo and in Anambra, in every part of the country, they will just follow suit. They order the military. So it's just a sham. But it's good that we're talking about it. And again, like I said, it's just good that these guys, they are making a little effort, even though it's not go far enough, not even near. But we're trying the little we can. But to solve this whole criminality, this evil that goes on in Nigeria, there's just one way, just only one way. That is to bring down the entire evil system. If that is done, then people can now find a way to govern themselves and run a system that would be beneficiary, people with transparency and everything. Because there's no transparency. No. Absolutely not. So those are the mans of this world, the solutions and the rest of them, they are taking advantage of the fact that the system from the top doesn't have transparency. Look at what they are doing. Look at this shambolic show they are putting up. Police officers who engages in the criminality, they are the one running the show. They are making direction. So does anybody expect this guy to come and tell you the truth? Not. Come on now. Do you think that he will come and tell you about the tortures, about the kidnapping and the organ harvesting, all the things we know they embark on? We know these things happen. And it's not today. It's been going on for a long time. This organ harvesting has been going on a long time. So do you expect him, this police? Okay. So if you believe this jargon he's pulling out to be truth, then I don't know what to tell you, because he's just doing it to cover their bags. Audio, my brother, audio. But the painful aspect of it is that we are at the moment we have not been able to, but I believe like everything in life, everything that has a beginning has an end. It will come at some point, because you can't continue on this criminality. The number of young Igbo boys who has been there. Oh no! Oh, how dare you? There, Mazi.
Make way for those with camera. Make way for those with camera, please.
Those with camera, don't video the face of the shop.
Okay.
See, they are going to arrange this.
Those things are not relevant.
They are back. They are back.
Are we videoing from back? Yes. Okay. Now see. Oh, your phone. Call is audience. Come behind. Please come this way. Come this way. If you come back again. Come this way. Because we tell me on your okay. Come this way.
Now, this is one of the victims of kidnapping and armed robbery in Imo State. He will tell you how he was robbed of his belongings and then kidnapped. Now, sir, please, can you please introduce yourself? These are journalists. These are civil society organization members and human rights activists. Can you please introduce yourself?
This is funny. This is funny. This is really funny. Very funny.
They brought a victim.
You see, you see, you can claim, if you have any sense of should I say psychological discernment, look at this guy. These are people who is slap the living hell out of you. He's coming to just to make it look as if is what we are seeing is not what we are seeing. He says, "Sir, please." Who is he saying, "Sir, please" to? Can you imagine that? Oh God! Oh God! Sir, please. The way they treat, they don't treat people like human being. Absolutely no dignity. And because he's facing camera, he says, "Sir, please." Who be "Sir, please"? Oh God!
Use sir in their station.
Because of camera.
How you sustained this injury and how police came to your rescue. Pick up, please. What is your name?
Don't call your
name.
Just speak up.
Just speak
up.
On the 3rd of December, on Wednesday, around 5 o'clock, me and my madam, we are going to the site at Orogwe. So getting there, we not even stop to 1 hour. Then we're about leaving, and the security man that takes care of the building was there. So we now tell the security man to open gate for us. We are going out. So immediately the gate man opened the gates, and I started hearing
headquarters of false flag in Igbo land.
About 6 or 7 men on black.
Yeah.
So this is the headquarters of false flag operation.
And I managed.
Speak up a little.
I now managed to put my madam inside the vehicle. The vehicle is even here. The bullets scattered the vehicle. Then they shot the security man here. He's in the hospital now. Then on all these things going on, the Tiger base now come. So those kidnappers now ran inside the bush.
What happened to you on your hand?
It's the bullet.
From them?
You were shot?
Yes, the bullet from there. And my madam, they shot her.
So we are not going to
she died?
Yes, she died after
the mother died.
No, let's ask you, how did Tiger Base come in? Because you said when the shooting was going on.
Tiger Base did you call Tiger Base? Did you call the response number?
No, maybe because of the gunshots. They now came. I don't know where they came.
Were you the one driving?
Yes, I was the one driving.
And your mother was killed?
Yes, they shot her.
Now, this is one of the victims.
Madam.
Is it your mother or your madam?
My madam.
The madam, that is your wife.
No.
The
employer.
Okay, you're an engineer. Your madam was killed.
The employer.
I just want us to be sure.
Sure.
Because
At Orogwe. Orogwe is in Owerri West.
Orogwe is in Owerri West local government area of Imo State. Now, this is just one of the many violent crimes that are being perpetrated in Imo State. And we are not relenting in making sure that we completely eradicate this crime. We are not going to listen to criminal apologies. We are not going to relent in our effort to make sure that this state is peaceful. And you all here can agree with me today that Imo State is now peaceful compared to how it was 2 years ago. We are not enjoying nightlife.
Speak English, please.
We are now flexing in the night very well. And that is because of the effort that are being put in place by the police and other security agencies. And in the police, our tactical unit, of course, you see, we started receiving treatment.
Very, very important too.
Now, see, of course, in the police, the Tiger Base, that is anti-kidnapping unit, has played a critical role in improving the peace and security of Imo State. A lot of criminal network, ESN terrorist members have been apprehended. Some were neutralized in the course of operation.
This is what we want to drive.
Calm and peaceful today. So for those coming up with misleading information, trying to undermine the effort of security operatives that they are into organ harvesting, that is a very big lie. Some say we have a slaughtering house, but from the look of things.
But Mazi, okay. Mazi, I just want to say that, yeah, this thing is so shambolic what they are doing, because this guy whom he said to sir please is under their custody, right? They have, so you don't do that, because it's the guy. What do you think he's gonna say? He can't even speak freely because that is speaking under duress. How can you? And afterwards, he goes into custody then.
You see, the one question is that they say that the guy is a victim of kidnapping. Then what brought him here?
Oh, he's not the kidnapper.
He's not a kidnapper, he's a victim.
Okay, so what? Why do they lock him up then? Why are they holding him?
I can't understand why he came there. to be part of the investigation.
God.
They invited him to come and speak to the investigation.
Yeah, but under that condition, it's like a man under duress because he's not giving.
The man is under duress. This guy is a detained. They have there. Maybe they give him that condition to release him. You should come and say this after this test.
Oh my God!
All this injury we are
There's no transport.
by these people. They are the one that gave you this injury. When he started,
it's under duress. They can make him.
He said he was driving his mother. His mother was shot in the course. Later on, he said his madam was shot in the course. The policeman said his mother. Then he adopted his mother. Then they asked him, "Is it your mother?" You said your daughter. Then he went back again and said, "No, my boss, my woman."
Oh God! Oh God! If I but no, and you know, Hope Uzodimma is the one driving this whole thing. He's the one championing it under the Nigerian system. And when you have the likes of Ugo Chinyere, you remember Ugo Chinyere? Yeah? A member of the House of, I think he's a member of House of Rep. He can't even do much because exactly. So Hope Uzodimma has tried to silence voices. They can, voices of fairness. So he tried to even take out Ugo Chinyere. And Ugo Chinyere, by virtue of the system, should be representing these people in the house, But he has his own, he's just crazy what Hope Uzodimma has done in Imo State. Hope Uzodimma just silence everybody and put there all these criminal police people to continue to do his dirty job. And he brought the other one now from Yoruba land, and they are all doing his dirty job. How can you be interviewing this guy that you locked him up, you say he's a victim of kidnap, and yet you locked him up and he's speaking while under your detention? How do you expect him to speak freely and speak his mind? If he does it, he gets into more trouble. So this is crazy. This is just shameful what Hope Uzodimma is doing, and nobody can stop him, hold him accountable. So it's a mess. It's a big mess. How do you go?
Did you see any slaughtering device in this place? No. Did you see any slaughtering or abattoir here in this place where people organ are being harvested?
Yes, sir. My people, I'm a journalist, sir. Why is this victim here? Since he's a victim of this,
he should have been in the hospital now.
Yes, he was in the hospital, but we had to call him to come so that you can interview him.
Okay. Please take him back to hospital.
So, one Nabiko, sorry, go back to the hospital.
Go back to hospital.
Now, let's get the suspects. Now, we will give you opportunity to interview this criminal suspect.
Introduce their cases to us.
Please sit down very well. We will give you see this one, he sustained injury before he was arrested, but he has been treated. Now, please, can I get the IPOs investigating this matters? IPOs, please come. So, okay, so now
introduce the matter to us.
Yes, introduce the matter. Sorry. So
now I will
not their face.
Okay, now see, let's take this one. So, Nwanna, good morning, no. Good. Sorry, in Aniya Neku. Biko, introduce yourself to us. In Anu Beke.
Can you speak even if pidgin?
Broken. What will be your name?
My name is Abide.
From where?
From Mbudi.
Okay, please ask him questions by yourself.
Okay. What brought you? I'm getting what brought you here?
What brought me here is a kidnapping and a robbing issue.
How did it happen? What happened?
Somebody kidnapped you?
Or you kidnapped somebody?
I was inside a kidnapping group. Our leader is a menace.
What type of gun do you people use? What type of gun was recovered from you people?
AK-47.
How many?
2.
How long have you been in this business? How long?
I was inside prison yard. I was been in this business over a month ago now. I was inside prison yard. Since I was from here, I go to prison yard.
No, that's not the question. This kidnapping.
No, see, get it. He was arrested in the past by the police.
Okay.
Arraigned in court, and then he was remanded at the Correctional Service Custodial Center.
Okay.
But somehow, he managed to find his way back into the society.
Without being discharged.
How?
Without being acquainted.
How did you find your way? How did you find your way out from the
jailbreak?
I found my way from court.
Okay.
Now, he was on awaiting trial. Along the line, he was granted bail. He went back home. And then regrouped. He regrouped, joined a larger syndicate. And then decided to terrorize Imolites by moving into armed robbery and kidnapping.
People, let me ask him this question. How many, see, if you ask now, like, have you been, how many people don't kidnap? Done it like 20, 10, 15, 100?
Like, not the first time.
Hold on, sir. How many people? How many people?
I will have kidnapped 2 people.
2?
Yes.
Only 2? So how much will you collect? Ransom now, how much will you collect? And how much be your share?
My share is 600,000.
For 1 or for 2?
For that one.
Okay, the second one, uncle?
The second one, I'm not around when they carry the money.
How much ransom did you collect in
How much ransom? How much will I collect total?
The money we have collected for that doctor from our mama. What they told me is 4 million.
Now get it.
4 million
naira. And armed robbery, they are organized crimes, and every criminal syndicate involved has its own role to play.
Yes.
He played a role in executing the kidnapping, and the share given to him was
based on that
600,000 naira. That is what you can say. So we are intensifying efforts to apprehend other of his accomplices at large. And is here on a valid court order. On a valid court order, which we are going to still show to the public.
Okay. Let me ask you now where you dey police now, I'm having escaped the first time from court. How do you feel? How are you feeling that now you are back to police custody again?
We need to investigate it.
Please,
kidnapping, is it good? That's what he's asking. Is it a good business?
It's not a good business. Kidnapping is not a good business. I'm probably not a good business. But if you go back,
gentlemen, let's come here.
The magistrate, where grant and bail need to be investigated. Yes. I can tell you. The judge, whoever, need to be investigated.
Good morning. Can you see me very well?
They are our colleagues.
What am I putting on? Police uniform. Okay, did I touch you?
No.
Did I intimidate you? No. Did anybody intimidate you?
No.
Did anybody torture you?
No.
I know why I'm asking that question. So please,
tell us, look at what you do. Tell us your name, where you are from, and what brought you to Tiger Base.
Okay, my name is Solomon Adibema. I'm from Imo State in Java. What brought me here is that someone shoots my brother, and the Tiger Base is working good, and they are investigating to get those people. Since I was here, they are checking to get those people, and they are working very well on it.
So were you arrested though? I don't get it.
I was arrested here, sir.
Why were you arrested?
To call those people so that they will investigate it very well.
You know them?
Can you explain the case, Oga, please?
Sir, please explain. We are not getting what
this is
you
a
say.
case of brother that involved his own brother.
Himself?
Yes. They said they want to fortify themselves.
Okay.
Mr. Amine Curtis. So they took one guy from their village that took them to native doctor. So whereby they are in the process of tracing, shooting the thing involved in brother.
Died?
Yes.
Okay.
He now went home.
Okay.
To go and break the news. Even I didn't tell them, it's the one who do the interrogation.
Okay.
He now confessed.
What we are saying. Okay. He's an accomplice now.
Boy, you are. I think you are here by like 5 days or 6 days now.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen where police torture anybody to competitive?
No, sir.
Have you ever seen where they keep anybody brought to everyone by yourself?
No,
Have
sir.
you somebody?
No, sir.
Is on a valid court order.
Speaker, I need to ask him this.
Imagine question.
Oh, Mazi.
Imagine question. Bro Christian, go ahead. Imagine question. What is happening, Bro Christian? Your network is too bad. I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's giving me. It's really unfortunate that today of all days is I mean, this place and network is giving me problem, you know. This is interesting stuff going on. But you see, the question he's asking him, this whole thing just smells of impunity, you know, and I mean, look at the question asking a man who is under the police custody. Have you ever seen weapon? So what? Oh God, this is I don't know. I don't know what this is. You know, it's like you are in a lose-lose situation. There's just no way, absolutely lose-lose situation, because normally what would have happened is he charged the people to court. How can the police people become the judge in a case? But well, they are the accused ones. So, but again, even if you bring them to the court, the judges are all bought and paid for.
Yes.
You know, Uzodema, just like in Abuja, Uzodema have the judges in his pocket. He gives them any amount of money. He built houses, mansions, everything for them. So, like that's why I said it's a no-win situation at all. You know, but let's we follow it and we speak. But frankly, it's a lose-lose. They are very much in charge. It's incredible. He's looking to stand him if he has somewhere police torture. Everybody know that they. Oh my God! But just I can hear me. Eh?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello,
I can hear you. I can hear you. You're the only one who cannot hear me.
My network is a big. Yeah. Okay, so now I can hear you now. I can hear you now. So, what kind of question that doesn't make sense at all? Why are you asking me whether?
So why did you go to fortify yourself? You want to go into armed robbery, or you want to go into kidnapping? Because there must be motive, very negative motive behind it. Why did you go to fortify yourself to go do Odeshi?
The reason why that we go there is to protect ourselves. I don't know. I can't involve.
Protect yourself over what? Are you fighting a civil war?
No.
The reason why we do it
is to protect ourselves.
Gentlemen of the press, on behalf of the gentlemen of the press, human rights organization, civil society group, on behalf of the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to anti-kidnapping unit today.
Did I finish you?
You have seen this place for yourself. We would like you to go outside and report what you have seen. There are reports that
Look
this
at
place
that.
is a slaughtering house.
I'm reporting it.
That this place is an abattoir, it's a dungeon. That people are being killed
It is a dungeon. By
and their organs are being harvested. Please go out there and tell people what you have seen. Tell them if we are into any of these crimes, or if that is not true.
You are into all the crime.
So, let me make it clear that we are ever committed to ensuring that we provide adequate security for all and sundry in Imo State. And we are not going to listen to criminal apologies that want to compel us to derail from our primary responsibility of keeping the peace and security of Imo State. We will continue to do our best to make sure that Imo State remains peaceful. And as you can see for yourself, there has been improved peace and security in Imo State. Nightlife has returned back to Imo State. The glory of Imo State as the home of hospitality
you know, I hope
is gradually returning back into Imo
Sister
State.
Lolo, I hope that Sister Nick and Lolo and every other person will pick up this clip, this video, and analyze it in a very straightforward, in a truthful manner, because everybody, every Biafran, every Ndibo, they need to see what happened here. This is atrocious, what happened here, you know? This is just sad what this shambolic thing they just did here, and he's telling the journalists, and they say human rights. We don't know human rights. Where are they from? With no transparency, with no free hand to do their job.
We don't know who they are. The human
We
rights.
don't know. We don't know how couples of them have concocted these people and called them journalists and called them human rights and called them this. So this has to be given a critical analytical process for everybody to know that this is sham. What couples of them have just done. You know, this is crazy. And he's talking about apologies. He is the one, that police guy. The Igbo police guy, he is the one who is an apologist because he is the one representing the lies and criminality of Hope Uzodinma. And that's a fact, you know. So he is the one, and like I said, it's good that you play this video, and I hope that Lolo, who is very good in what she does, will pick it up and analyze it. Let everybody watch this and listen and know that Hope Uzodinma continues to embark on criminality against Igbo people. You know, it's just sad. It's just sad. So I think they finished with their sham show. I think he's rounding up now. He's finished, and that
He's
is
finished. He didn't even interview all the people he put on the table. He was not even able to interview all the criminals he brought.
That is crazy. Is that like
the stage? They just put them there. There's nothing. They did nothing. Idiots.
Is that how you're supposed to? So your own narrative is what you want us to buy into. You bring them people we don't know, and you conduct it the way you want to, the way you chooses, and at the end you say, okay, it's done now. You go and tell the world that you didn't see nothing here because there's nothing happening, and that is it.
Idiots now. He's talking to idiots like himself.
Hey, Chineke mere arụ mere nna. Yeah, it's well.
It is a very sad situation. It's a very sad situation. What you see in Nigeria. Sometimes when you see certain things that happen, and you begin to wonder. You begin to wonder: are these people? Are they human beings?
Yeah.
Are they human beings? They don't even care. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what you think. They just say anything they want. They throw it out there. If you like, believe. If you don't like, don't believe. It's up to you.
Yeah.
They don't just care what you feel, what you think. They don't care.
Yeah. The fact that man, we ask him if he has ever seen police tortured. I mean, so that shows you clearly their mindset. They don't care. They just throw out the lies. And they expect you to, well, whether you believe it or not, but it's crazy. Everybody know what they do, what the police does. It's open. Everybody know it. They torture people. They beat you up badly. It's on life everywhere, and you can be asking somebody who is again under the custody. It's just crazy, my brother. Okay.
Let's go through this. This is a program. I saw this program. This one they called that they freeze in one of his programs that they freeze, and we are discussing about this case of Mazi Nnamdi. And you know those idiotic Biafrans, those idiotic Igbos. That is where they go to talk their nonsense because they want to feel relevant. They want to feel accepted. They want to feel sensible. They go and they spill lies against themselves. So I just saw the program. I just want us to take it and
because
as a roundup.
Because that the freeze they feel has a big platform, so they want to be seen, to be relevant, and they go there to talk rubbish. That the freeze who has his own objective, who has his own narrative, you know, and they're all pretending one Nigeria, whatever. We know what they are doing. We know what they do. So, but
these are the people they use to change narrative. They are the people they use against us, change narrative, talk lie. Before you say, they tell you they have Igbo wife. They tell you their wife is Igbo, their girlfriend is Igbo. Nonsense.
Exactly.
The most interesting thing here that there's a Yoruba guy here also that took them on the challenge, and I love the answers. The guy was the person. All of them were against the guy, and the guys was giving it to them gospels.
because if you speak truth, because they don't like truth, because they have their personal agendas, you know. So if you are opposite of it, they will come against you. You know, that is the problem. That is the problem. So the one in the middle, of course, it's a recent video, right?
Yeah, I don't know when they did it, but I just saw it. When I listened to it, it caught my attention. I said, let's just look about it. It
All
might
right.
not be recent, but that was when the sentence of Mazi, it was about the sentence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what
Oh,
they
well,
think
then
about those who
yeah,
are
it's
accusing
fairly,
Mazi.
yeah, it's fairly new then. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's listen to it.
All right, Obi, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so my mom died in
Please, yes, she's died because of social
yeah.
media.
My mom died in 2017. She had CHF, that's congestive heart failure. She was supposed to go to the hospital. My brother is a priest, so my brother was able to find his way to her to take her to the hospital. But when they got her to the hospital, they couldn't get her to, the doctor couldn't get to her because of sit at home. So by, like, of course, the couple at the nurses couldn't do anything. They were waiting for the doctor, and the woman just sat there and drowned, in her own fluid. So, I mean, if Nigeria doesn't happen to you, it's always like it's okay. He didn't do anything. He sat there in London and he was telling people to buy people, to do this and to do that. So he didn't. Yeah. So that's the story. That's what happened.
Boss,
You see this a girl, this daughter of Jezebel. She is trying to paint the picture as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu caused the death of her mother. That her mother had a health issue. They took her to the hospital. That the doctor could not find his way to the hospital because of the sit at home, and the mother died.
Oh, that's the lady.
That is the lady. And now she's putting it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why he should be sentenced to death, and that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. And you ask this idiot, and I want us, let us just follow it gradually, and you hear the response that this guy in black, that Yoruba guy is going to give to him. Let us listen to the question, critical questions that guy is going to ask him.
All right.
Manade says, I'm Yoruba. I'm of the opinion that the Northerners deep down believe that they are more Nigerian than the rest of us. Nigeria belongs to them more than the rest of us. I share that view.
Madam,
Bossman.
Don't mind. Michelle, if you ask her one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hypothetically, madam, for your village, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they give somebody 800 million naira to make hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he don't come build the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 1,000 people on by. Who then go blame?
Who would they blame? They will blame the God. What do you say it again?
Bossman says he supports the Igbos despite the fact that he's Yoruba. I got that on YouTube.
The point that I'm making is, if you are awarded a contract to build a hospital and you embezzle that money, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people die. Whose head was, or who is responsible for those people's death?
Those people spy.
You see, the point that I'm making, madam, you say, I understand and I sympathize with you losing your mom. But at the end of the day, I want to ask you something. Why is he agitating for Biafra?
There's no problem with agitating for Biafra.
No.
We all agree that.
I don't have.
Why? Why? No, I understand what you're saying, but why?
Why? Because we Igbos were marginalized.
And
it's not what he's doing that's the problem. It's the way he was doing it.
I spent 3 years. You know all those white soap, soda soap from Jos. Me and my father, they go for Nicha market to they go sell them. So, madam, the point that I'm trying to make is, I do not support what he's saying, but I can tell you 100%. Why would you hold a set of people down, yet you are not trying to?
That's the bigger problem.
Do you know that decision alone has 5 more people in Igbo land than just See, we have to be very, very honest with each other. I'm a typical Yoruba person from Oyo.
You see, Bro Christian, I hope you are hearing him.
Yes.
Did you hear the argument he presented to that lady?
Yes.
You know, she's trying to blame Mazi Nnamdi for the death of her mother.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy is now telling her, in a situation where there is an allocation to build hospital in every area, and people never build that hospital, and many people die, who are you going to blame?
Yeah.
She didn't answer that question. And he now went ahead to ask her another question.
About marginalization.
Why is Mazi Nnamdi agitating?
Mm-hmm.
She went ahead to say it is the way he's doing it, not because of it. He asked him, do you know that the decision that the whole entire nation have taken to marginalize the Igbo people have killed more people than you can ever imagine?
By far. Mm-hmm.
By far. Mm-hmm. So why are you not concerned about that? And you are concerned about what Mazi Nnamdi is doing to save his own people?
Yeah. Now, hello, Marjus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know, because I'm using a small phone, so I can't see the picture I can't see it clearly now. But this woman I've heard or I've seen in the past how she's trying to put it on Nnamdi Kanu, but it's so not making sense at all.
It doesn't make sense. That is what this guy is telling her.
Her argument, her point is just so nonsensical.
Very nonsensical.
Is laughable. Why do I say that? Is that I can't even begin to make comparison on the basis in which because every time the worst thing, and well, the guy said something and she said that is a bigger problem. No, because again, I've seen her and I've seen another one again.
It's not the bigger problem. You're looking at the small one.
Okay, you are looking at you are ignoring the one that bring about the problem, and you are looking at the one that is trying to solve it. The marginalization, the occupation of Biafra land, and the stifling of Biafrans has taken millions, and you are now trying to compare it to the death of your mom. While Nnamdi Kanu himself lost his own two parents, his mother and father, in the process.
That doesn't concern her. She doesn't care about that one.
And not minding, hello? My network, oh my God. You don't hear me?
I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Hello? Oh dear. Let me change position. Mazi, Idano?
I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and it's just so nonsensical. I can't even place it anywhere because sit at home is a birth child of Ndi Igbo to make a statement. So Nnamdi Kanu did not physically responsible at all because sit at home has a life of his own. Nobody is forced. That has been proven. Nobody is forced anybody. People feel that it's now a way of expressing themselves because if they come out to protest, they get slaughtered. So this woman, whoever she is, wherever she's coming from, whoever is paying her or whatever it is, I think she's just an attention seeker, if you ask me. Probably she just wants to be seen, but she's not making a sense. She's making a fool of herself. And oh, by the way, I expect, though, their program, where you are still playing, we will not go to the end, but normally you will expect them, if they have any sense of fairness and a functioning brain, if I may use the word, then they should be able. So for me, in other words, I'm not surprised even if let's just say for the sake of it that she doesn't believe in Biafra, she doesn't believe in Nigeria breaking up. That's fine. That's fine. Because when the UK conducted referendum for going out of Europe, the Brexit, it's not everybody that agreed to it. When Scotland did, there is not everybody that agreed to it. Everybody can never agree even as in the Igbo, it will not be 100%. And that is fine. So what people should be saying is, okay, if Biafrans feel this way, what they should be saying, she too should be directing that to this, she should be saying that these people are fed up to the brim. Give them referendum, and if Leave wins, so be it. And if Stay wins, so be it. But none of them wants to go there. But that is the central question, and that is what is breeding all the resentment and all the chaos. And that's a fact. Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome. Let's hear.
But the point that I'm making is we cannot be blind to the truth. You have to tell us, why is he agitating? My wife in America, right? She was telling me something. I can't give her an example. I have 4 boys. Hypothetically, if I'm feeding one and I refuse to feed, if I'm feeding 3 and I'm refusing to feed 1, if somebody said they won't come steal all the food we did this house today, will that one defend this house?
The problem is not the agitation. The problem has never been the agitation. Is the by these people. Is the small terrorism part of it?
When has when has freedom ever been given in this world with negotiation?
Okay.
So that's why you should buy off all the other people that are not.
Now, rhetorical question that they ask. In this world, in history, that freedom has ever been given.
You're not supposed. Nobody is gonna ever give you freedom. You take it. You fight for it, and you take it.
People, you didn't hear her.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the woman.
Yeah.
You didn't hear her say that nobody will give you freedom. You fight for it and you take it.
Okay. And the fighting, what happened when people?
How? Oh my God!
How can you take the freedom? What happened when people?
How can you take the freedom?
What happened when people are fighting?
That is it. You see, what caught my attention is the idiocy of this woman. She exposed herself in this very video.
Yeah, brainlessness.
These are paid agents. They are paid agents to continue to go to platforms and run this very show on social media.
Rain or mockery. Yeah, rain or mockery.
And they will continue to do mistake every day by day. The process of protecting that they pay them for, they will continue to do that mistake. They will continue to shoot themselves on the leg.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes when they come and they frame this issue of that Mazi Nnamdi came online and he's saying white people, go and listen to that broadcast and watch the scenario. At which point the circumstances surrounding that statement that Mazi Nnamdi made. Mazi Nnamdi, in those places he made those comments, was calling for self-defense for their people. There was something that was happening at this point, at that particular point in time. There were circumstances at hand when Mazi Nnamdi made some strong statements. There was a time when a Biafran was butchered. A young lady was butchered and they scattered her meat in the forest. The Fulanis. They butchered the lady into pieces and shared her meat in the forest. During the time of sit at home, they were lost of life everywhere. And Mazi Nnamdi was only directing them to defend yourself. So when they come, they say he's directing people to go and buy. It will seem as if he just come online and he pick up my phone. He say, anybody you see on the road, go and buy him. Mazi Nnamdi, even in the same broadcast, he said, do not touch anybody who is doing his legitimate business. Whether Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba, no matter who the person is, doing legitimate business, don't touch them.
That truck of onions, Mazi Nnamdi can order for the order to pay the owner to pay that money back.
They don't see that there are several occasions where Mazi Nnamdi have given a serious warning. Don't you take any innocent life. It doesn't matter who the person is. He gave an express warning. But they will never see it. Look at him now. This guy is asking him, have you ever seen where freedom was fought for and people were dashed freedom? Have you seen where? And she said no, that you fight for freedom, you take it. She, in her own mouth, she used that word, fight. And what happens when people are fighting?
Okay.
When people are fighting, what happens?
She make fool of herself, huh?
Oh. And this, we have this kind of people everywhere on the social media. When they are talking, you see why we were able to now capture this now is because there is an intelligent man there who was presenting questions for her to answer. But if she was just given the platform to speak and go, speak around and go, they will come and they speed those lies and they go.
And the unintelligent brainless people like her, we run with it, huh?
We run with it. Exactly.
They'll cry for her now. They'll cry for her.
Yeah.
They will run with it. That is why when we see this kind of people, any place you capture them, that somebody expose them, you bring it out and play it, let the world see.
Yeah.
Maybe you have how this lady, everywhere you go, they will say, there was a woman who they couldn't take to the hospital and he died. Everywhere, there was a woman, they couldn't take her to hospital and she died. They were singing it everywhere. Look at the clueless lady.
And the mischievous ones, like the Reuben Abatis of this world, though intelligent, but they chooses to be mischievous, deliberately mischievous. They will run with it and be spreading it.
That is it. But look at it.
And this is at
go ahead.
And this is at home that we are talking about now. I think this our sister have come out, and so many of them like that. There are these people that are even enforcing this sit at home. It's the same Nigeria military. They are the one that
the same Tiger Base. This Tiger Base that is doing this, they are documenting. Tiger Base is the one conducting force flag operation in Imo State. Both in sit at home. They were even caught on camera. This Tiger Base that I showed here now. They are the one enforcing it. If not that this Yoruba guy was here now to get this word out of her. A simple question she was asked. You see how she just exposed herself. Oh, it is it.
The problem is not the agitation. The problem has never been the agitation. Is the by these people. Is the small terrorism.
And this is their common language. You see, this thing she says, anytime they will tell you that agitation is not a problem. Self-determination is not a problem. Agitation is not a problem. This is their common language they used to win people. They just used to buy your mind. They will tell you agitation is not a problem. How are we going to go about it? They say the way he's going about it. You yourself now, how are you going about it yourself?
Part of it.
When has when has freedom ever been given in this world with negotiation?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you should buy off all the other people that are not.
Now, rhetorical question that they ask. In this world, mention one time in history that freedom has ever been given.
You're not supposed, nobody's gonna ever give you freedom. You take it, you fight for it, and you take it.
People you are fighting for, the people you are fighting for, to encourage people to kill them, right?
You are not listening.
Exactly. You take it. You take it. If in the
all I'm doing is analyzing. Like I said, I'm a Yoruba person. I was born and raised in the north. I go Igbo place. I spent 2 years there, but all my life was in the north. Then they lived in I don't date this country now for almost 17 or 18 years for the US. I even attended an Ivy League, but I'm only thinking outside the box. That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying what he did was
Did you ever tune into his sessions, his radio sessions?
I have never tuned into
Then that's where you need to start. You need to
even you yourself that is speaking, this lady, you have not listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You never tuned in. I play the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every day before I start my program. Even inside these very places he made us brokers, I still play them up to today. You are accusing the man of not listening to the message of man. You yourself that is wearing that eyeglass, you are a blind person. Not just physically, spiritually. You don't even listen to the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if you listen, you must have heard when Mazi Nnamdi was given instruction, don't take the life of any innocent person. Don't attack any Fulani outside that is working legitimately. The only thing he said, leave our bushes. The terrorists that are in our bushes claiming to be herdsmen, those are the people he's after. He said it, come and rent house in the city, live like other people. You yourself have not listened to the Mazi Nnamdi, and here you come to claim to have listened.
Tune in and even hear the things
I've
that,
never
you know.
tuned into any of his sessions. I've listened to some of the things he said, which are very, very wrong, which I do not support. But the point that I'm asking is why?
And the only reason you have seen it as wrong is because you have not seen the context under which he said it. When you check the context under which Mazi Nnamdi made every single statement he made, you see that he is 100% right. Don't just take cut and join brokers. You cut, you join, you cut, you join, you cut, you cut, you cut, you join. If I cut the brokers of Danjuma, if I cut the statement of Danjuma and post it the way they are posting Mazi Nnamdi, what Danjuma is saying is worse than what Mazi Nnamdi said.
Why what?
Why is he doing?
Why is he agitating? Because everybody wants to be by themselves. Everybody is agitated.
If we continue this trend, somebody will just wake up one day on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, and start saying,
"Look at another idiot.
Start killing Nigerians."
No. You can't.
No, that is it.
You see, you can't talk that.
Guys,
I've asked a simple question. Why? Your own opinion. Yeah, Yoruba man. Why do you think he's agitating? Make you talk.
Yoruba man.
Because Igbos are marginalized.
Sam, hold on, I beg. Let him
marginalized.
What do you understand? What do you understand by marginalizing them? Break them down, I beg.
Is fighting for the Igbos. Igbos are being marginalized.
You're really fighting for?
Igbos are being marginalized.
That's why I say break down marginalization down.
Marginalization can be in terms of infrastructures. They have not been given opportunity to govern, while the others have been. Maybe just what the others have, like the Hausas have been the president, Yoruba have been the president, and Igbo have not been president. The Ijos have been the president, and you know which is genuine. Those are genuine concerns.
So, which, in your own opinion,
coming now, you ask a question and let me land, please. And those are genuine questions, and everybody understand that in every negotiation, okay. What is the conflict?
35th, can I go?
Okay, my darling sister. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution.
You don't run.
Sure.
You don't run. After disgracing yourself, you run.
Bro, I'm listening to you.
See, they know they have some.
I said, do you really
understand
how my money gone if you're watching on TikTok?
How he feels, or how an average Igbo man truly feels.
How an average woman feels. Yeah. See, we need to yield. I grown up in Ife. My friends are Igbo guys.
You don't start their propaganda.
I'm coming, please. Let me just start with this perspective. Most of my business guys are Igbo guys. And I can tell you, I had a wonderful relationship with most of my Igbo brothers. But you know, at times when conversation comes up about Nigeria, there is these things about them. They are not comfortable. Everything is Nigerians against us. Nigerians against us. We want to leave Nigeria. We want Biafra. And you know, at times, when there are issues, even in the family, it's not by breaking down the family house. That will solve the problem.
Which family?
The leaders have to sit together. The family members have to sit together and find a way out. If everybody wants the property to be shared, you need to sit down. You cannot kill all your family members. That's not the solutions. You need to sit and have conversations. If Nnamdi Kanu is actually fighting for the Igbos, there is a proper way to go about it.
And
It's
which
not
way?
by
Which way?
way was one. They have an House of Rep members, they have the Senate, they have the governors. Those are the channels.
My
If
brother.
those guys, I'm coming now, please.
See
If
the
those
same
guys
negotiation. The
one day
other lady answered the
even
question
decide
now.
not to even
That
sit
freedom
in
does
the
not
Alo
be
chamber
given
of the
on.
National Assembly by staging a walking out, if the state governors refuse to sit in the FEC, if their people have been
Empty
taking their
head. You
situation
think
to
we
the
have empty
international
head like you?
community, not by inciting the wars, not by telling the IPOP to kill your own people. You need to go to the Southeast and see what people are going through. Most of them cannot go back home. Most of my Igbo brothers cannot go back home.
Your Igbo brothers, as if he cares.
See, in America, right? Just because you have a black friend, you go see some white people, they'll say, oh, I have a black friend. That doesn't mean they'll understand what racism means.
Exactly.
You see, by you trying to justify your empathy by saying, oh, I have Igbo friends, that doesn't mean you understand what an actual Igbo man goes through. You understand?
I say it
when
every
someone
time
tries
in my program that only Igbo person can explain what we go through. It doesn't matter how close you are to us. It doesn't matter how sympathetic you claim to be. Only an Igbo man will understand. An Igbo man or Igbo woman will understand how he or she feels. Forget about all this their sentiment. And a Yoruba man is repeating it here. A Yoruba man is educating them, telling them the same thing I say always.
Justify racism. That's what they do. Or they will say something bad about race. Then when you catch them, oh, I have a black friend. Oh, I'm not a racist. That's exactly what you're doing.
That's what he's doing.
In other words, you want things to be done your own way as a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man just like you, but I have to put myself, you see, you have to think outside psychologically. What you're doing is one of the most dangerous things anybody can do.
Tell him.
And that is by justifying tribalism. Now trying to justify it by saying, oh, I have Igbo friends. I have the... No, that doesn't mean you want what is best.
Tell him.
Put yourself in their shoes. If the Igbos and Yorubas have been becoming, and Hausas have been becoming president since 1960, they can't go find some Yoruba, can't give them where they know, say they feel convince them, can't say all these Oyamona can't represent Igbo. Knowing those ones don't have the best of Igbos at heart. They are not going to stage any workout, they are not going to do anything. How would you feel as an Igbo person? That's all I want you to say. Baba, I dey go church.
I mean, bros, never go church. Now you are come for. Now you are come for, bros.
Come. I get my food for you.
This is another hater.
God bless you, bros. I actually like the way you've been talking since. I like the way everybody's been talking because everybody want to air their own opinion, right? But the truth is, I want to ask you, I want to throw the question back at you. How are the Igbos being marginalized? Because I can call myself an Igbo person, I can call myself a Yoruba person as well.
This one don't come again. It don't come again. You can call yourself an Igbo person. You can call yourself, this is how they play. This is just what this guy explained to this one now. And this empty brain come. Doing the same thing. The same thing he explained to this guy. Now that is what you are doing. Telling us how you are an Igbo person and you are a Yoruba person. You can't deceive anybody. I thank God for this Yoruba man. That's why I say there are some Yorubas that are very, very excellent. There are some Yorubas that have their brain is working. And there are some of them that are very idiotic, just like we have them, some Igbos. Not the Igbo woman comes here and come to talk rubbish. There are some people that their brain is not even at home. And when we see them, we show them. Look, listen to this idiot, what he's going to say.
Are the Igbos being marginalized? Do the Igbos have state governors? Do they have local government chairmen? Do they have senators? Do they have every other persons, every other parasitas that every other other states have? They have it, right? If they have,
you see, a hater. Even what he's saying now is what this guy just explained now. He is going back because of the hate in his mind that brought him into the studio. Because of the hate and anger in his mind, the hatred in his mind, he couldn't even understand that this guy have answered this question he's asking now. This nonsense he's talking has just been responded to by this Yoruba guy. But look at another idiot coming again, repeating the same thing because of the hate that he feels in his heart. The only solution is for us to go our separate ways. There is no way we can live with these people.
They are not marginalized. What I'm going to hold on, let me finish because you have been talking to over everybody. Let me just finish on this Kanu's case, right? Me, I know be small boy too. You understand? I don't hear. I've been alive for about almost 50 years, right? So I don't see. I'm say waiting to happen for Nigeria. You are right on some side. That's the bros that was talking. The bros that has this kind of my board head. Bros, you are right. But where I'm going to fault your assertion is because you were saying that Igbos are marginalized. And bro, they born me for Lagos, and I grew up in Alaba International Market. I will tell you that Igbos are not marginalized. I can tell you that Igbos are not marginalized. It's just an emotional thing that everybody like to say. People just like to throw words around. We are marginalized. How are the Igbos marginalized? You understand? That's one thing. But in Nnamdi Kanu's case, what I think they want to do, you are right about him being made as a scapegoat. But make we call the spade a spade. What did Nnamdi Kanu stand for? Not be said because of the Biafra of the thing. Yeah, Igbos can go. Igbos can go. Right? That's all right. Everybody have the right to go to anywhere they want to go. But inciting, see, Baba, you say you did America. Me, I did for California here. You can't even, there are things you cannot say. You be picked up. You say you get security clearance, bro. You say you have security clearance, right? Can you just point a gun at somebody in America? Or can you just say, I'm going to kill you in America? I will buy you. Can you say that in America?
Guys.
I'm going to buy you. Can you say that now? You're going to be gone in a second, bro. So the thing that Nnamdi Kanu did is a gravely thing. Now dialogue, then go to release him. They don't rub in human rights. They've messed him up. They've done a lot of things on him. Yes, because they didn't give him judgment as they should have given him judgment. A lot of BH people, repentant, they recruited them back into the country, into the army, which is bad. Everything, all the things about Nigeria are no good. But coming here to come and justify what Nnamdi Kanu did, I'm gonna see me. I go stand. The thing when Nnamdi Kanu do not good, because Nigeria no benefit anybody. I'm a Yoruba man, I'm also an Igbo man. Nigeria has not paid me good.
Go and sit down.
Okay? Nigeria has never been beneficiary to anybody. All the citizens, none of us has benefited anything good from Nigeria, except the ruling party. Are you part of them? We're not part of them. I'm not part of them. Basically, personally, if I'm part of the ruling family, I'm not going to be in America here.
You see, when you catch them, they twist the language, they change the music, they change the story, they change the topic. You see how he's changing the topic? Gibberish from one angle to the other. Oh God, these people, God have mercy on you people.
Suffering, Baba, I'm getting older than my age because Nigeria no good. You think I don't like to go back to Nigeria?
Question.
Nnamdi Kanu was part of the problem of Nigeria. The same way where BH, they be part of problem of Nigeria. Both of them are the same thing that they do. Forget that thing. No people carry gun, they fight people for Southeast. When was the last time I went to the East? When was the last time we went to the East? That's why you have influx of Igbos in Lagos. Because the East is not settled. The South, the West is not settled. The North is not settled. That's why you see everybody coming in to Lagos. Everybody wants to be a Lagosian by force. If you decentralize everywhere, if there's peace, everybody will be able to live at peace anywhere they want to live in Nigeria. That's why now.
Look at what he said now. Now the truth. Just hear what he said. He said if you centralize everything is going to be not the common seaport where they put for Igbo common seaport. The governor of the Lagos State don't come out, they shout, say it's not supposed to be so. Centralize. Because they know the economic of Lagos is going to fall if that seaport fully starts working. That's the reason why they are now shouting. But very soon all of them go hear now. Even this one where they shout, we don't mark your face. Your face has been marked. So we go come mad people everywhere.
These people.
This one where they talk, say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't carry this in by everybody. They buy your brother, they buy your sister. In the process of this thing, the Nigerian military buy his father and his mother, buy about 28 men on his house, including Jack. Then thought his Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you do not see all those ones. Just main word that somebody said. You know, use it to give him life in prison. But the person where even the people where they kidnap, they do all sorts of things. Gandhi they carry on for head. They showcase money in all over social media. They did not do anything to him. Even that the same Sharia law that I've been talking about myself. Gandhi they're supposed to even cut off his hand now, self. If they are the place where they are doing that Sharia law very, very
Of
well.
course, now.
They always don't cut off his head. Even this one that calls himself former governor of Kaduna, El Rufai, they always don't cut off his hand. And so many of them like that. They're talking of Sharia law. The people where that Sharia law they infect for their life. Now the people where now innocent people where not even get mad to talk for themselves. Now the people where that Sharia law they talk about. But the people where all these big men, nothing concerned with that Sharia law where they're talking about. Continue, my brother.
Oh, it is so sad.
They tell me, say, Nnamdi Kanu a good person. Nnamdi Kanu a bad person. But the only way we can save him now is to apologize to the government and work our way with dialogue. That's what we go do. Muta is saying no for 2021. They nearly buy me, they nearly cut my head. You know what I face? You know they there.
Wait till you face. Wait till you
I go
face.
there
Tell us.
with my wife that time. Me and my wife then sign motor. We rent motor, go burial for
Now you see, this is the most haters of the Igbos are these ones that married our women. Any Yoruba man that married an Igbo girl, beware of those people. These people are the most dangerous. I don't know why they are so hateful. I don't know why. Look at Fanika Yobe. When they speak, you think they love you. When they behave, you think, but I don't know why. And they still go ahead and they marry our women. They still go ahead and look at him. Why all this hate in his body is because he's an in-law. I don't know. I can't just understand.
For Enugu that time. They nearly buy me and she for bypass. Then pursue us with leg. What did they talk? And those people now Igbo they speak. Those bandits that we saw that time. Now Igbo they speak now. I know Igbo man again. And they hear Hausa, they hear Igbo, they hear Yoruba, they hear all of them. But when we see the
you see, this guy they claim Igbo man though. This guy they claim Igbo man, but when you listen to this idiot voice,
in fact, no even resemble Igbo man. In fact, no resemble.
They claim to be Igbo, but when you listen
just
to
like
this
the one where
idiot
talk
voice,
say he translate this thing. He translate what's in this name myself? Not translate the African Sondugun. Not translate the no need. You know what you say man who need. Much people everywhere. And BBC don't carry that means they patrol on social media. But the genocide where they happen for East, genocide where they happen for North, they know they see those ones. That's why they don't say it go affect. You tell man no they metal stand you can you. Much people everywhere.
this guy they claim to be. This guy is not an Igbo person though. He's claiming to be Igbo. This guy when they talk, he's not an Igbo. Even from his tone, the tone of his voice alone, you know. His face itself, you go know say this one don't be woman. Oh.
party may we talk am saying about me at the vex. You know to do at the para for here. Because Nnamdi Kanu, the way they start and the approach, now no good. Now which are they try to talk with that? It's good, it's fighting for the good cause. Like Biafra has to be achieved if it's be the solution to the Igbos, to the Igbo. But you coming here and saying Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not do anything way bad. Nah, you know how many people don't die?
Did anybody hear me?
Bye.
How many people don't buy? I tell me, they nearly buy me, they tell me, say, Baba, you where they talk, Baba, you where they America. Come outside, carry your rifle. Me, I get rifle. One of us get, most of us get. Carry your rifle, come outside. Just flash them if you don't get carry on.
Yeah. Now take
I
that.
will lock you up now. You know, say you go gallo now. My governor, Baba, Gavin Newsom, if he talk anyhow, then go bam. My governor of California, if you talk anyhow, they go bam. Nobody getting right for America here. It's not even a country of the free self. Waiting with the talk.
So all those ones now.
I value all those things for Texas.
But
I think California too. I just Silicon Valley.
I don't remember.
That the free make I cut out. I beg. I don't talk my mind.
All right.
Nnamdi Kanu not be good person. We can negotiate with the government, dialogue with them, and release them. That's it. That's it.
You are putting words in my mouth. I never said he was a good person. All I said was I'm trying to understand what he did. Or that we should try to understand where he's coming from and for the reason for doing what he's doing. At the end of which I talk about. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying what I specifically, before any of my statements, I said I condemned what he did, what he said, but I said we should try to understand the reason behind doing it. Abinobi, so I talk, Baba. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Baba, make I go. My church will start in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, brother.
Oh,
God.
All right. So I'm just bringing a few more people.
I have to stop this in here. I can't be able to wait again. I've exhausted my time. I need to catch up for my weekend program. I appreciate everybody that have joined. We will continue. We still have a lot of videos to analyze and all that. But we will continue. Whenever we come across all these nonsensical people that bring a narrative that doesn't hold water, we will always expose them. So we're going to be rounding up. My brother, Kochux, please give us your closing remark, Kochux. I'm rounding up so that I can catch up with my program.
Thank you so much, Mazi.
You're welcome, my brother.
All these shenanigans they are doing in social media, and the bad name that they are calling our people, most especially most of our leaders. Because once you kill a dog, you give him a bad name, so that the whole world is going to think that this dog, that particular person that they're talking about, is evil. You have understand all these things they are doing. Not be now, not yesterday, but you have understand it. Because you not understand it yourself. That declaration alone that happened on 29th of November 2024. That is what I even give us the clue and the teaching of our leaders, most especially Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon, that make us to be in this place today. And this damage control that every one of them is doing. In the course of this insecurity that is happening in Nigeria here, this is the time that Boris Johnson know that he come and thank the people that have contracted to jail our leaders, most especially Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is DSS detention, he did not come to Nigeria. But they have seen, and those people that they sent him, they have seen that the work that they give to Nigerians, they have succeeded in doing that they do work. That is why the BT is now sent Boris Johnson to come and thank the people that they give work. And what people don't know, that this second colonization, that is what they are planning. But they should be right at all. That we Biafrans, we are 1,000 miles ahead of them, which is what our leader normally says, Mazi Simon. The only thing that I'm going to tell them, that this damage control that they are doing, most especially the politicians in Southeast, that they are doing this damage control. You are not going to die on that idea, because the name that you give your dog, that is the name that is going to be. We all have known that we are getting our freedom on 29th of November 2024. Only thing that we are waiting for now is for the world to recognize us. And that recognition is going to happen very soon, no matter what. What our leader said, they are going to kill us, we are going to kill them. But at the end, Biafra will going to come. And that Biafra is here with us now. Thank you, Mazi Chief, and thank you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the President of the United States of Biafra. And at the same time, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I pray that you will continue to give you people the wisdom and the courage to overturn all the plans of enemy ones. In the name of Chukwu Kabiam, we say, thank you, Mazi Chief.
Thank you so much, my brother Kochux. I appreciate you for your wonderful speech. Thank you so much. We must continue. I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this weekend program. Thank you all. I wish you all a very happy weekend. I pray that you will guide and protect all of us wherever we are. And I pray for our leaders, more especially our supreme leader, Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Herbert. I pray that you will be with them, guide them, protect them, secure them, keep them for us, and make it possible that we, at the end of the day, we will have our freedom. We pray that they will join us very soon, that our recognition will happen and we will become the Biafra, will become the country we are dreaming of. That our dream country will definitely come to become a reality. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully, we're going to be back again in the evening. Stay close and stay put. Continue to pray, continue to play your own role. Do whatever you can do to continue to support the restoration of Biafra. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye-bye, everybody. See you again later in the evening.
The very oldest language on the face of this earth. Chico di Cabia Mapuni, Chineke, and Son of the Ishala, Nina Goza, Nana Jama, and Yana Pharisee, Obanana, all the and then saw no totua yaba no wanene and you were not young. Because you will make a difference with your source and we're not going to
But you know what? I would like you to believe that someone is the cause of this. No. I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is not. I have come. Look what you do. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I have in 5 years to come. Thank you.
Come on,